Hi, Grumpy. Hi, Dylan. Hi, Valerie. Day was rough, but I got through it. I'm impressed. What is Jimbo sending? Chill for a second. Oh my god. Hi, Bilby.
No, I think it died.
No shot, he's still going. Why does he have so many? I wasn't sure if you're gonna go through the door or not.
Oh, sorry. There you
You're
go.
good.
Tourniquet, I keep using them to make people not bleed out.
You know what? We're gonna run that share over to the funhouse.
I don't want to die.
Oh, 1041, hi guys!
Petrov, are you waiting for someone?
Morning.
Whoever wants to take me on a ride along, I guess.
Okay, if you want to jump in, we can go.
Yeah, sure. I was riding along earlier with Jenna and Nicaro, but they went to bed.
Okay, what did they all cover with you?
6210 any actives?
We were mostly collecting evidence and filing in reports for evidence collection.
Yeah.
Like we were responding to like calls that like maybe 10, 15-ish minutes old of like shots fired or vehicles being stolen, stuff like that. We just go around, pick up all the evidence, document it, go back, process it, create the reports, etc. They weren't too keen on active calls, I want to call it. Which I'm not saying that as a bad thing, because I feel like in the current state that I am, and like in still learning, it's good to have moments like that where I can
Any 10-8 units want to attend that 34 call in the Fudge
have
Line
like the
area?
proper attention to like creating reports and documenting evidence and stuff like that without it being too hectic. You know what I mean?
No, definitely for sure. Like there's more to police work than just going to like the robberies and stuff like that. Like investigations and stuff like that are definitely very helpful.
Oh yeah, the new ones from yesterday and today so far.
Ezra, thank you for the resub.
Because yesterday, let's see, I was out with Ellen first, but then she went off to go get something to eat, I think.
Radio check!
Well, she took a
Toon,
like a nap for a couple
Any
hours.
actives?
Then I switched to
Anybody want to go with us to go check out drug sales on Fudge Lane?
someone from LSPD.
Dre can come with you as soon as we're done getting a repair.
Forgot the name.
Hey,
It was
Farm, we're gonna go
very
in the
brief
hills.
because they were having some brain connectivity issues. And then I switched to Captain Trig. And that was wild because we were in Air 1. And as we were in Air 1, we responded to a few calls, and one of them happened to be a fucking S-boost. And I had to, I tried to do, well, not that I had to, but I tried doing comms while in Air 1. Oh,
The whole different
was
ballgame up
sweating.
there, isn't it?
I was sweating my balls off. Like, one, because I still don't know the goddamn fucking streets that well. And obviously with Air 1, you're normally a couple of streets behind where the actual suspect is, which makes it even harder. And that thing is, those things were just fucking going VCB on us, like, within a couple of seconds of us regaining visual, because it just fucking...
Oh, trust
And
me, whenever I fly Air 1, I feel like I'm calling BCB more than actual comms.
Yeah. Oh, was that on? Never mind.
Hi, Amber.
And today was very calm.
Well,
You calling to check in?
I checked in like last so
Okay.
I am around still. Not sure for how much longer. But I will check in again when I'm going to sleep.
Alright, sounds good.
I did see your truck.
It's on my truck. Where?
Oh, did we see the black sheriff?
Okay, yeah, you did see it then.
Yeah, you went
Oops.
east on Union Road, going onto the freeway.
Yeah, I'm sure they're fine.
Am I that recognizable by my truck?
Yes.
Alright, fair enough.
And the way you drive as well.
I didn't hit anything in Grapeseed. Did you see me hit that car?
Where? Back there and back in
I
Grapeseed?
see everything.
Because I didn't see anything in Grapeseed, but this one back
Apparently
there.
Ember saw me hit that car.
How's Remy?
As far as I'm aware, Emmy's fine.
Where do you want us for the
That's
34
good.
calls?
I'm glad.
We're trying to find them.
I saved her earlier.
Just gonna quickly go get food for City Buns because I may pass out and
I wasn't aware that Remy needed saving.
or just like 10, 12 deep.
Bill Bacious, could you get me some extra food?
Margot
I'm here
kidnapped
also. I would
her.
very much appreciate that.
Perfect. I can do that.
Knocked her out and tortured her
Keep your rat
in
selling.
her
I'm fine,
basement.
thank you.
Wait, who tortured her?
Margot tortured Remy. Out her eye.
What the hell? For what?
So Remy wanted to kill
We don't have
her.
any pictures of them, but we do have multiple drug calls. So we can go in and try to locate people that are on the scene. And if it's clear, then we can chase up them. For us to first
Okay, well, I will reach out to Remy and see how she's doing.
Thought she was gonna die. She lost a lot of blood. I did try to save her and well, I ended up getting caught saving her and I was beaten. And they took my phone.
Why Margot, though?
Only Remy did something to Margot. Upset.
Okay.
Any other units that can assist us with this purpose?
By the way, I'm pretty sure we should.
Alright, well, I'm gonna look into that.
Here with help, right?
I'll also let you go for now, okay? Do you be safe out there?
Okay, and I'm probably gonna go to court over my thing.
Alright,
Bye.
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 Hello.
Hello.
Let me get a kebab. Hold the tomatoes.
Okay.
Let me get an Iran.
An A-run? Alright, absolutely.
Yeah. Ooh. Wait, can I get a baklava as well?
You want to get a baklava as well?
Yeah.
Right. Did you just not want a combo instead, mate?
710-8. You want to help us with this?
Sure. I mean, if it does, yeah. I didn't know the.
I can just exchange your fries for the
I'm rolling with these 3 units.
Ooh, yes, please.
Likely just one seller, a single car. May not even be there anymore.
On the tail fear.
Rolling.
We have an identifier on the sheller and what sort of vehicle
Alrighty,
they've
so
been
you
using?
got one kebab with no tomatoes, you've
and
got
they are already
baklava and 2
gone.
Aaron's.
There
Lovely,
is blood
thank you.
evidence here.
Yeah, no worries at all.
If you'd want to take it, and you know.
Next, please.
Negative.
Bell?
I'm sorry. Could I just do 2 combos?
22. We're gonna take the sample.
Yeah, absolutely.
He come
Get
back.
that going for you. Would you like anything specific or just the usual?
The usual is fine. I'm not too picky.
Alrighty. Alright, you got it. There you are.
Alright, thank you.
No worries at all. Thanks for coming.
Hello.
Of course.
Can I get one combo, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Anything specific or just the usual?
Nah, the usual's great.
Gigantic bust, everyone. We've got 5 blood samples and 16. We did it.
Did we check inside the Did we check it?
And here you go.
Thank you so much. You have a good one. Stay safe.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for coming, guys.
367. I'm gonna check the dumpsters around back here.
Joey, let's get mobile.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, sorry. I was just pulling up
Getting
some...
comfortable.
I know, I'm sorry.
Yeah, good, all good.
So, before I go into the
everyone's
FT
response, I
reports,
think,
what is some
any
stuff
other
that you think that you need to work on?
Return 10-8.
Street names.
Okay, other than street names.
I think I've practiced well.
323
I don't know. I think the one thing that's missing, I'm liking the most is just experience, really. Like at the moment, I'm just what my goal right now, at least from what I think should be, is just getting along on rides with as many different people as I can. You know, learning from them whatever I can, asking questions whenever I'm not sure, responding to different types of fucking calls as well. Regardless if it's like, you know, a different call or a different situation every time, or if it's like, you know, several of the same calls in a row, like we did with Jenna and Dakota earlier. Just learning from them and just honestly just having 10-year experience.
How do you feel about like your case laws?
Well, that's one thing I'm also working on, because like I read through them today, but normally, so I'm the type of person that when it comes to learning stuff, I'm not really good. Like my brain doesn't remember, or well, I guess it could, but it'd just be so fucking unpleasant that I'm gonna do it so
Bongo
much
looks
if I
better, by
just
the way.
sit there for like, I don't know, half an hour, just reading through the case laws to memorize them.
Hello.
I can do that, but I'm
D5Q is going to be an active 80 with a green color SUV northbound Los Angeles Freeway. Vehicles getting distance on us a little bit.
If I'm looking, is it very very quick?
Hey,
It's a bit faster on.
It's passing the Wall Street now. Still continuing northbound.
I'm going to be passing Mirror Park. I should be able to catch up, but keep comes.
Starting to lose visual now. It's approaching Bolingbrook, the bridge next to Bolingbrook. Signal 7.
Is it speed?
Still
Is it just
northbound.
speeding at this point?
Hey, Verm, it overtook us in speeding.
Passing Bolingbrook, still northbound. Filter on that.
We're full.
It's slowing down.
That's a different one.
Disregard as we lost visual. Last thing heading northbound towards U2.
No, you can still go for the white one for failure to yield.
Description of the vehicle. Black Astron, or very dark color at least.
Did you get the plate or no?
Arrow comes back to one Alex stole.
Copy.
Affirm.
I'm just gonna code 6 all the way to later if nothing comes back, or I fire straight at the thing.
Plate ends in Oscar India Sierra.
OIS, is that what it ends in?
Yeah.
That's, I might be...
Guys, maybe we don't want to catch this one.
On second thought, 352, let's go ahead and terminate that pursuit.
Yeah, that's a omen right there, to be honest. That's like a, was it a red
Jason,
herring?
if we see it.
Oh, wait,
Polito,
it might
that's
be...
probably it.
Wait,
Oh
what's
my
this?
god.
That's proactive policing right there. Deputy,
was a-
look, you knew.
Hey, go Petrov.
Good job on the comms.
Me and Ellen, we're gonna get an Air 1. My car is gonna be out of the repair. It's gonna be Air 1 for this later.
Alright, once we get there, I'll have you go ahead and handle the scene.
Okay. Be the second time, but I feel like I should do good. What the fuck is happening?
I'm not quite sure.
Flying
But,
out of fucking Polito. Like it's a fucking.
but I will hand the reins over to you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, okay?
352 arriving on the scene. 2 individuals out. One with a class 2 in hand. Gray shirt, white shorts.
Hi, lots going on right now. Can you get back into the bank, please?
Yes, we are repairing the vehicle.
Okay, that's great, but I asked you to get back in the bank, please.
And my demand is to repair the car, or else I'm gonna shoot this house.
I didn't say anything about repairing the car, but if you shoot the hostage, you're getting shot.
Relax, relax. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. My name is Deputy Ben Petter for the BCSO. How are we doing today? Okay, good to you. So far, so good.
Alright, we do have class 2s on scene.
Yeah. Just to make sure this fine gentleman here makes it out here.
We got
safe and
223
sound.
right now.
Of course, if you guys don't play, any funny
Plus
business,
23 also. City
everything
gas.
will go smoothly.
707 getting gas.
These guys didn't hurt you?
That's
Anything?
4.
You feeling okay? Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, what a easy with the
Is that a 0?
Doesn't need any lead poisoning. No?
You're right.
I'm trying to avoid that. Look, you guys outgun me like fuck, so I ain't trying to play anything funny. You know?
Yeah, you go smooth, we go smooth. That's how it works.
I like the sound on that. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. Alrighty, so when you guys were outside, you said you wanted to have the.
You have the card for played up too, so if you are responding, please attach to it.
It was already repaired, right? We repaired it,
Okay.
we need you guys to give us a little bit of time so we can get in there.
Okay.
You know what I
Just be advised, we have a black Jester,
Sounds good,
our
sounds good.
Yusef Badawi, wearing a Hades mask, literally around the corner. So I've already got him flagged up. That's
You know, the
definitely
funny
gonna be
thing is,
Hey,
we were
Farm,
kind
I
of on the
believe this is
highway
Hades.
chasing a similar looking car, I'm not gonna lie, and then just so happened that, the
Oh, I
alarm
went
that
that
got
way.
triggered here.
I went that way.
Fair,
I saw it.
fair. I'm just saying
the
that's
same
why we
color.
responded so quickly, because, we were kind of in the area, the lamp popped off, so well.
That's right.
The vehicle behind the
Alright,
gas
well, you guys
station
in a
coming
couple
back to a
minutes.
Dragon Rush.
Anything else?
Just give it
we
a
give
couple
you guys-
minutes, and then we'll do the negotiations before we leave. Okay?
All right. Let me relay that information to my
And you
officer.
want, when you want Air 1, you want a 10-12 trainer like usual?
Alright, could someone help me documenting the guys inside? I'll get the vehicle if no one's done it already.
Vehicle's already done.
Alright,
There's at least 4 of them inside. Pretty much all of them have class 2s. The guy in the cowboy hat has a Uzi, but else has more high caliber rifles from what I saw.
Hi, Bjorn.
Hey, what up?
For now, they're just needing some time. And just said, play it smooth, we'll play it smooth. So I'm pretty fine with that. We'll give them some time to work on what they're doing. We'll hopefully get the house child nice and safe.
Copy, do you need another ground?
Do you want...
Can I have your taser, please?
At 9?
Do you need another ground unit?
Stand by.
You accidentally dropped it before you walked out the door.
I believe
How
if
many
we
ground
have
units do we
4
need?
or 5 here, we can take one more.
Stanley, do you want Air
That
1
again?
stage at the casino, or do you want us to wait at Sandy?
First of all, Ephraim, yeah, we can use one more ground unit. We have only 4 ground units here.
Talk about it.
For the Air 1,
Casino's fine.
I'd say,
Yeah,
because,
just
you
do
know,
casino.
given the fact that they kind of, I believe they're the same people who were chased from the city, so I imagine they're probably going to be going back the same route.
Copy 367 en route. What's the affiliation on the individuals?
Hades.
Oh, he's eating.
Hades.
Copy.
Hades.
Fucking disgusting.
Air 136 casino.
You know, I was talking to the Black Jester. He started snitching. Not even kidding. Classic Hades, classic.
This
Yeah,
one has a
classic
different
Hades.
place.
Alright, I have photos of one of the individuals without a mask.
So this Astron, which again is an Astron, it has a different plate than the one we were pursuing on the freeway. So I'm not sure certainly if it's as fast, but I'd imagine it probably is. So I'm gonna set up a pursuit order here in a moment. Stand by.
Oh, I'm not familiar with fucking Hades. Fuck.
Let's go. 207 will be. Well, first we'll then have 205 secondary.
Yeah, are you shift 1 or 2?
We'll do 352
Me? I'm shift
Yeah.
2.
tertiary, and we'll have
Okay.
755 as
Okay.
Aldo.
For some reason I thought you were shift 1.
No,
Copy.
no,
Is it
shift
okay
2.
if we
I've
swap it and do
never been
207
on-
second or 205 primary?
I've never been on
Hey,
shift
fam.
1, I literally ever.
Copy that.
Yeah. Shift 2 born and
207
bred.
primary, and then 205
Bathed in the
secondary.
Hellfires to shift 2.
No, the other way around. Other way
Yep,
around.
yeah, pretty
205
much.
primary.
I think we have high highs and low lows. I don't know if it's like that in shift 1. I
That's
feel
what I
like
said,
they
no?
have like a... Maybe not, I don't know. I don't know what they got. Shift
6,
3 though,
23,
I went
blue.
around once, I'm never going back. I'm good. Respectfully.
I got called a menace in shift 3.
Really?
I shot a drone thinking I could shoot it down, and I scared the entire police force doing it.
Oh.
I should have called it out, but... No, I was talking to Key.
Radio check.
Hi, Trav, you're doing amazing, by the way.
636.
Also may or may not have threatened the
37.
hostage
We
takers when
got
we
2
first arrived.
individuals on top of a roof stealing HVAC components at the colorful garage.
See you guys.
If we have no 77s, I will just
What did you say?
watch, take
Are you still a
photographs.
cadet, sir?
I'm a PPO.
Copy. Do we need a 77 for the Polito or no? We got 5 and plus Air 1. Do we have anybody adjacent?
I don't believe so. I think it's everybody here in Air 1 station where it's waiting.
605 attached if needed.
Copy. You cleared attached. That will make 6. You want to get a frequency?
205 will find one.
Dango.
Good for channel 2, Polito. Channel 2, Polito.
Channel 2.
It sounds like Petra's making friends with them.
Wait, 10 there? It's changing.
Sounds like Petra's making friends with them. Probably a good thing considering I
It's a
probably
good-
riled them up.
I mean, it's a good strategy, right? I tried the same strategy. I'm fond of that one, making friends with them.
I threatened to shoot them. They're saying that they're going to shoot the hostage, and I say, well, if you shoot them, I shoot you.
Radio check.
10-2.
Were you the one nomming?
Yeah.
What are you nomming?
It's a It's a digestive with a chocolate
Alright, they
top.
need
You
a
ever had
couple
them?
more minutes.
Chocolate? I'm gonna
So
be real.
For the
I hate
hostage for
chocolate.
Willie, they just said the usual.
That's fair. No, but these
free
biscuits,
pasta,
right?
no
Like they
spaghetti.
complain. They're called digestives. So like a British, you have them with your tea.
What are you?
We're good to go.
You mean Biggie Steve?
Wait, am I on the right radio?
Oh, what was that?
Like the cookie?
Am I on the right radio?
Yeah, that's you.
It's like a cookie, no? That's.
I came over to ask what you were asking.
It comes like in a roll.
You know, I was just relying their demands.
There you go.
Okay, well I think they're good to go. So
They're
where are we
actually
in the?
pretty good, yes.
Might want to relay the pursuit order, by the way.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Mustache?
Yeah.
So real quick, we have 205 primary, 207 secondary. We'll get 352 tertiary, and or actually, never mind. We'll stay get the hostage at
I'm on the downers
352. Let's get the premier over there tertiary. So I can't see your call sign, and then
Yes, hello.
we'll have 755 as parallel.
Copy. Be advised, there is a two-door black in color, I believe, Jester parked across the street. At
Do you know who
the,
Tersh was? I
garage
know it was.
there.
There we go.
Oro Yusuf
we're good to
Badawi,
go, by
who
the
is
way.
Hades related.
Yeah, we're just setting up pursuit order. Just give us like a minute, please.
Hey, pursuit it up,
FM.
yo.
So
Take your
again,
time.
pursuit will be 205, 207, 367, and 755.
604 76, what do you need me?
At the moment,
Just asking for parallel.
Parallel.
Copy that.
Radio check?
They
That's
do.
good.
To go.
Yeah, they're good to go.
Thank you.
Guys, we're also good outside. Might have said you guys as well. So if you can please take the house out here to the right with me.
Around that. On that, Mr. Hostage.
Guns only pointed at the hostage.
Over here, Willie. Over here.
Only at the hostage.
Alright, let me get in the front. Let me get in
Stand
the
behind
front.
me.
Miss, why don't you turn your life around, Miss? Why don't you turn your life? There you go.
Alrighty.
Just a reminder, that black Jester Oro Yusuf without 100% involved.
You okay though? They should have didn't hurt you or anything. You weren't just saying that just because they were over there with the guns.
No, they didn't hurt me. I mean, what happened was I was kind of like riding my bike around, and then one of them got out.
Lane County Sheriff's Office, if you're inside, make yourselves known.
Great Ocean. Sarah, come. Eastbound Great Ocean, passing the liquor store. Southbound to Northway, passing the
Hey, just
tunnel.
leave the area for now, please.
So
Come back
can
in
you
like
just give
5
us a couple of
minutes.
minutes. We're just wrapping up the scene here. The bank will be free to use afterwards. Thank you.
Bound to Northway. Proceed. Passing the big orange, right, westbound.
Alrighty,
East
sir.
Joshua
And
Road,
if you don't mind also turning around, I'm just gonna pat you down. Just make sure they didn't put any bags on you of cash or gold or anything from they might have stolen from back.
Passing
Okay. I don't think they gave me anything, but you can double check.
southbound, East
No,
Joshua
you know,
Road.
they try to get us things nowadays. All right, you're good to go, sir.
All right.
I'm not sure if we can give him a ride back, or do you have someone can come pick you up?
Yes,
I can make some calls. I'm sure I can figure somebody out.
All right.
I know y'all can't really do like the ride back thing.
Yeah, in the
I mean, we
current
have plenty of
situation.
we have plenty of units on the pursuit right now. We could give you a ride at least down to the city.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure because I'm kind of still learning. But
Passing Step City,
if Superior says we can, I'm happy to give you a ride as well.
Usually, if it's like
Okay.
if it's like up in Plato or like Harmony or something like that, like I'm down to get them a ride back. But if they're in the city, it's a little bit closer.
I mean, I'm happy to do it as well. I just wasn't sure if we can.
Off-road, southbound.
All right, well let's go ahead and head into the city.
Going
I always thought it was something that you couldn't do that at all.
Wait, the Jester is going up the hill right now behind you guys.
Well, there's nothing going like saying against it. Thank you for waiting.
Street, Branyan. Westbound. Left, southbound, going off-road again.
Nice truck.
Thank you.
If you want to spool up and attach
I got me a Riata. It's pretty good.
Exiting
I almost
Southbound, Bay
accidentally
Tree Canyon.
blowed somebody up with it though.
Yeah, them tires can be a little cumbersome.
76.
Well, I was kind of told, like, you know, a friend of mine was in a lot of trouble and something, so I was going a little quick, and then I went through Grapeseed, and then I may have hit a motorcycle that flung itself into a cop.
Southbound, Bay Tree Canyon,
Oh,
right.
no.
Westbound,
Luckily,
Is everybody okay?
It was that Duke Nukem fell, blowed up, got right back up, and went, "I'm fine," and then just moved on.
Oh, he's isn't he a cadet? He might even be a PPO now. I think probation officer.
I think he's a cadet, so.
Yeah, I've met him once. I don't know exactly who he means when he says the Duke Nukem fella.
Yep.
Yeah, he ate a motorcycle to the face and just got back up, dusted himself off, and went about his day.
I mean, to be fair, that is a pretty Duke Nukem thing to do. Living up to the image, I guess.
Exactly.
Might be confusing him with another cadet, but I'm fairly certain the first time I took him out, he ejected himself out of the car.
I mean,
that might actually be
you gotta be
Bjorn.
dumb, you gotta be tough.
Exactly.
Yeah. To be fair,
Might have
those
actually confused that with Bjorn.
Oh. No,
Actually, it was Bjorn because he was wearing his fridge.
I mean, I guess it's really hard to contain all that muscle within the seat of the vehicle.
Hey, actually, now that I think about it, do y'all have some kind of like wildlife department, like in the sheriff's office? Because I know there's somebody that wanted to do stuff like be a ranger and all that, but I don't know how all that works.
We kind of do. I am a ranger, but there's not really, like, we don't really have a head ranger, and like it's kind of like stalled out at the moment. I still try to like head up north, like patrol stuff up north, but
So there's no like dedicated wildlife preservation type thing.
dedicated, not really. It's unfortunately a cert, and the reason I say that is there's quite a few people that are like trained as a ranger, quote unquote, but I've heard time and time again that, oh well, it's a cert, I can just do it whenever I want.
Continuing westbound through the alley is going to be going towards Alta Street.
But you can drop it off with Senior Buns. That's where he got taken from.
Oh, you got taken from? Yeah, we can do that.
His bike is there probably, so.
Continuing through westbound.
Hopefully.
In front of Go Post.
Yeah.
Left southbound, Go Post.
See, I only wonder because I'm still kind of going through with my war with the goat.
Left.
The goat man?
The goat man.
Approaching
He lives out there in the woods.
westbound.
He does all sorts of freaky stuff.
Westbound, left,
Well,
southbound.
I imagine nowadays he's probably even trickier to spot with all the recent sprout of trees.
Slowing,
Oh, maybe.
left,
I can
eastbound.
keep an eye out for him.
If you could, just let me know.
Alta, right, south.
All right, I'll get it out your hair. Thank y'all for giving me a ride back.
Right, westbound.
Of course, be safe,
Stay
the princess.
Left,
Yeah, take
southbound,
care.
Las Lagunas.
Hi, it's
Hello.
Lee.
Gonna be senated onto Del
treasonous
Perro Freeway from
terrorist.
Las
Alleged.
Lagunas. They
Alleged.
landed it. They're going
Yeah,
westbound.
allegedly.
Hey, Mayor.
Do it. Hi. Oh no, don't call me that. I
They're
can't.
taking the off-road
can't do
skip
anything
up
right now.
towards the upper Del
Yeah.
Perro Freeway. They're gonna be
You know,
on
'cause
Palomino Avenue.
Hey, ex-mayor.
Said that
Right.
I'm not the ex-mayor. I'm
Hey,
temporary.
temporary suspended mayor.
They're gonna be
That's
going
the one,
eastbound on
yeah.
Kasha. Passing the
10-7
old
mayor.
courthouse. Continuing
Yes.
eastbound Kasha
Off-duty
towards
mayor?
Montford Plaza.
That would
We're
be.
gonna be VCB and so
Kinda
Oh
like-
yeah,
we're gonna
10.
go
No, that would be
to the
10:42.
other
No,
side.
I guess yeah, you're right.
Suspended mayor.
10-6 probably.
Kind of like,
If I'm
Yeah.
you
you know,
don't
like
have them on the eastern side.
They
investigative
did not
old
go
mayor
west. They did not go west.
version.
Yeah, because apparently when a terrorist organization says that you're
I
doing
didn't see them
terrorist
exit.
things
They
with them, that's enough of a
I
reason.
think they tucked in an alleyway around here.
Take someone's
I heard the
payroll
astronaut.
hours
That's
away.
a credible
Yeah,
statement.
I'm guessing they
Yep.
took a left
I
northbound,
trust the
or
League
right
of Evil.
eastbound, then
You
I
know,
might have
why
taken
would they
immediate
call
left
themselves
northbound,
that
hiding in
if
an
they're
alleyway.
evil?
Yeah, Jane is going through the same stuff I think right now too.
Oh really?
Wait,
Oh,
really?
poor Jaina. Wait, is she getting? They think she's a
I
part
drove
of
us
it?
gonna code 6 northbound Alta.
I already said too much.
Oh, So I hope that she's okay and gets
Did you
through
guys
everything.
code 6 inside the Rockford Plaza?
Yeah, she's like my favorite judge right now. What
Yeah, I
the
mean, I went through. They weren't there, so.
Is there a potential
I mean,
that
is it
they
hard to
use
be
the
a favorite judge
upper
when
level
she's
of
like
Rockford
the only
Plaza or
judge?
That's fair, yeah.
Well, I
that,
mean, Moose
they're
Knuckle was
not.
the only judge too, and look
Yeah,
what
with
they
the
did to
speeds
him.
that we're going, I feel like that would have been impossible. For me
Yeah,
not to
I
see.
think James is kind of getting the most treatment right now, if I'm being honest.
Oof.
It's the conspiracy of the
At
do
367, I was
nothings
secondary,
against the do somethings.
and I turned
Well,
onto
it's
St.
crazy
Vitus
because it's
instead of following
always
through the
the
tunnel.
non-elected
And
officials trying
as
to
I ascended the
take
hill
out all
there
the elected
onto
officials. And
Hawick, there
it's
was visual
kind
of
of
them
wild
headed
because,
westbound.
like,
So
they're appointed.
unless my
and so
timing's a little bit off, I
it's
don't
like
believe
they
they could
want to
have gone
kind of
westbound.
stifle the views and voices
Yeah,
of the
those are the
people who
east on
actually get
Howard.
to elect certain officials. That's crazy.
Imagine if the government actually worked together towards a common goal. Might actually get something done.
Imagine a world in which I'm the elected official saying that the unelected officials have too much power and are using it to stifle the voices of the people when I'm literally a
I
princess.
was going to check the
That's crazy.
garage
That's how
dot
you know
Spanish
it's
in
really messed
Eclipse.
up.
The only thing I can think of is if
Yup.
they knew that
Like, I know
if
monarchy
they
when I
did
see
go
it,
into
and I'm
they
seeing
hugged
it.
the wall very close where we couldn't see them.
Kind
and
of
then
more
went
of like
shut
a
them,
limited
but I
oligarchy,
most definitely would have seen
or
them.
like
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about monarchy because it's not like inherited.
Yeah, 2-7. I've been code 16 pretty much
what's it
everywhere
called when it's
by
like
Rockford Plaza. I've
governed
been
by
checking
the dumbest?
Arcadia's, got no visual.
That's not an idiocracy.
Copy,
but
367,
there's
same
something
traffic.
that means that.
I'm trying to think. Well, like failing
67
upwards
has
is
the
one thing.
Jester,
There's
parking
a
garage.
term. There's a term.
Parking
Los Santos?
garage.
No,
That's
no.
the one.
It's the same Jester, however, they didn't never really involve builds.
Fuck.
That's it.
This is gonna
That's the
bother
one.
me all day.
They were snitching to me earlier. If you saw a visual, you could
I'm
ask
gonna be
them where their
honest,
boys
guys,
are.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
they
just
snitch
like
again.
tell you guys this. I think it's kind of crazy, but all of the cops that are investigating me happen to be the ones who were very vocal about me picking an LSPD person, sheriff. Like, they really didn't want me to pick McNulty because they thought that BCSO is corrupt and needs to be totally overhauled. But I didn't do what they said, and now they don't like me very much.
It's through Jester.
But that's neither here nor there.
Again, I feel like James is kind of going through the same thing with all the complaints against her.
Yep.
I almost went off when they called her a con judge.
That's crazy. That's, oh my goodness. That's wild. Well, world we live in.
Another day in Los Santos.
Yep. Or Blaine County, apparently.
I heard a dog.
Dog somewhere?
The dog back there?
I don't think
I
so.
don't know. Somewhere around though.
Also, why is LSPD even leading an investigation to impeach a Blaine County mayor? Shouldn't that come from the BCSO?
You on for a good sleep?
Yeah, probably should.
I feel like an argument can be made either way with it, if I'm being honest. Because on one hand, I feel like
Is there somewhere you would like
BCSO were to investigate it, you can draw up like straws for potential like biasm or favoritism, stuff like that. Or fear retaliation. But if LSPD does it, they're kind of independent.
If you guys feel like it's
That's true.
it's gone, I'm happy.
So I can kind of see either way.
So isn't this literally the marshal's job? Like, isn't this what they were made to do?
Yes, actually, marshals would be the best one for it.
Yeah. I also feel like, you know, if these people spent any time in Blaine County,
much more
they
involved in the actual pursuit, so I
wouldn't be even
I was listening
investigating
to
this.
comms as best I can, but obviously you guys have a much better understanding than me.
He's calling it UTO. UTO.
Yeah, I have a UTO.
That's a completely fine call. Call UTL,
Yeah.
come back, channel
I
one.
just,
More like Marshall Knox. Don't do
Alright,
anything.
collapsing back to channel 1.
60410A.
Yeah, like, what the fuck even is going on with the marshals? I don't think I've seen one in a while. Is Dark the only one left?
Flores is around.
I see Gunner more than Flores.
Yeah. Flores, I think, is involved in one of the reports that they're trying to.
I think I saw Peters kick out the VV stuff, but I think he's kind of burning the candle at both ends.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows?
Oh, there's no judges around.
Oh, but we've got future Mayor Jose Gerardo.
Yeah, I'm trying to find someone who might be around so we can
Even if Jose Gerardo was the only one on the ballot, I still wouldn't vote for him.
Yeah, he's trying to kill me.
That is news to me.
Yep, extremely credible source.
He literally kidnapped Murphy a while back. I had a bunch of cops protecting me for a little bit because Jose Gerardo's been trying to kill me.
76 to this cash exchange, we could use.
He literally put a
Is
bunch
this
of
when I was
cops
in
in
the
my
hospital?
castle like less than a week ago that said death to the princess.
That might have been when I was in the hospital. Was it during the weekend?
This I don't actually remember, but this has been going on for like a month. Ever since
By the
he,
way, you should get the police the incident reports for any reports you made and stuff like that about that situation.
That's true. Yeah, I need to ask Helen about that. I think she was there, but she also said that she has a terrible memory and doesn't remember it happening. And I can't remember who else was there. But yeah, no, this guy is ever since he held up some judges at City Hall and demanded that they give him an island. He tried to get an island from Blaine County too, and then got mad at me for saying, no, you can't have an island, but you can like go on one of the islands and stand there because it's public property, like you're allowed to be there. And then
Princess,
hi, Rusty.
I heard you're like in prison forever.
Yep, that's me.
Lieutenant York,
Oh my goodness.
I can stay back for the hostage.
Yeah, there's certainly going to be some grounds to sue over damages to your reputation.
Oh, I heard some cops bragging about how they busted you, how you know you're this huge criminal who's been stealing city funds.
What the fuck?
All this stuff.
No, absolutely not.
If you're here, actually the call this well, so we actually is here, is not here. I'm gonna go ahead and try this channel.
Someone driving a car through here?
Yes.
Shopping cart on wheels. Oh, one more's coming through. One more's coming through. Watch out. One more's coming through.
I'm a
We are
different
not-
car. It wasn't me. I'm a different one.
Can you guys not drive your shopping carts to the food court, please?
I don't mean to intrude. You're fine. Better you be safe than, you know, something happens.
This is a sidewalk.
You also realize that I don't care. How
Sir,
about that one?
How about you stop being illegal, huh? How about that?
This isn't illegal. It's like a misdemeanor.
It is against the law of the road. The traffic law.
Traffic laws aren't like real, you know, they're like make believe by traffic cops, you know. That's why there's no traffic cops, because they just get made fun of, you know.
What do you mean? We have checkpoints almost every day.
Where?
All around.
Maybe because I'm driving on like pavements, I don't see them.
You do what now?
You see, I evade your checkpoints by driving on the sidewalk.
I mean,
pretty smart for me, to be honest. No.
Yeah, I can definitely see you just being in the back there, just pushing a trolley around the pavement.
Oh, 100%, exactly. No, it's a pretty big shopping trolley. I think they're causing havoc in there, by the way, just to let you guys know.
Excuse
me?
me?
Wrong. I think that the other blue cars are causing havoc in there.
They're not. Should really get a hold of why should I get I was gonna say get a hold of the owner of the whole food court, but I think it's government owned, so probably need to reach out to someone from the government. Just have fucking spike strips installed at the entrances.
Honestly, wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe that I get those like metal doors that have like that solid middle part right in the center of it.
Well, there are those type of
Yeah.
They're not like
yeah.
well, I guess you can still call them
Can't believe
spike.
you
Like
would do
they're
such
metal
a
little
thing.
plates that stick out of the ground. And like if you're driving inwards, they'll pop your tire. But if you're driving outwards, they don't. We should also make it safe for civilians just to walk over them. I remember way back in the day.
Or maybe having like a weight limit to it. 300 pounds on trigger, but like 500, 600, 700 pounds, and it collapses.
Wait, why would it collapse?
Due to the weight of the car driving over it. Like, part that kind of like has spikes.
But no, but the idea is for it to always be there, so it deters motherfuckers like that from driving in.
Well, that's what I'm saying. As soon as they drive in, like, it's like a trap door. The trap door gives way and the spikes pop out.
Oh, I got you. Okay, I got you. I understand the idea now. I mean, yeah, anything will honestly be. Because, I mean,
I see a lot of dumb shit, but when you're driving through the food court with a little panzo, I
don't know. We could give him a fucking ticket for, but I guess technically we could also maybe arrest him for reckless driving, no? If we wanted to.
I was thinking more reckless endangerment.
Even reckless endangerment, yeah.
Because I sure as hell don't expect a car to be driving through and I'm sitting there having like a bite.
Oh no, I mean, almost any point, anytime you go to the food court, there's a line of 2 or 3 people at any of the stalls.
Westbound, Innocent Boulevard, passing.
We're gonna actually do another lap around there, make sure that they're not back in there.
I don't have any spikes in me, otherwise I would have fucking placed them at the entrances just to fuck with them.
Do you have a set in the lockbox?
Well, actually no. I'll leave that as a. Let's call it third option. First option, you know, verbally tell them to fuck off, stop being dickheads, which we kind of did. Second would be, I guess, more like legitimate warning that they will get arrested if they continue doing that shit, and then I'll just fucking put spikes down and try and fucking tase them out if they continue driving through, I guess. But they might have fucked off.
That guy just put a weapon away. Did you see that or not?
No, I didn't. No, I was trying to look behind us, see if I can see him inside or something.
I think I saw that red guy, or the guy in the red shirt tucking something into his waistband.
Was it behind us somewhere?
Yeah, right at the entrance to Senior Buns.
Oh, no, I missed that. I wouldn't be fucking surprised.
Alrighty, Mr. Ben. So, looking at your reports, you're doing very well, but a lot of FTOs say that we need to quiz you. So we're gonna go over some case laws.
Yeah, Ellen did say she's gonna put in a report to say the next FTO gets me to quiz me on that, on the case laws. Because I have been saying that is probably outside of street names, which is something you don't really get the experience, I guess. Case laws is probably my other weakness.
Well, I'll go ahead and throw it out there. You tell me to the best of your ability what you think it is. And if you're having trouble with it, I can help you try to remember it a little bit better. So Carroll v. United States.
Fuck, I remember reading this today as well. Was that the one about you can ask people to step out of the vehicle if you've detained them, like in a traffic stop or whatever, for officer safety. And that's like an lawful order as well. Or was that a different
That
one?
is the case law, but that is Pennsylvania v. Mims.
Oh fuck.
A good way to remember that one is to get out v. Mims' car. A good way to remember Carol, think of it as car roll.
And that was not the Miranda one. The Miranda one, I obviously, well, I say obviously, but that I know because it's pretty obvious which case law it is, because I've obviously.
Lazy, it's been there
read
for a
the
little bit,
Miranda
I think,
rights.
like a week or two.
So I know it's not that one. Obviously, you just said it's not the MIMS one, which I stated earlier. There was the. I know it's not the Teddy versus. I forgot which state. So let's just say versus the United States, because I forgot the exact state. Which is about Teddy frisking. So like. No, I know it's not that, because that one's about
Other than change on channel 2,
frisking people. If you see them on the street. I don't know. I don't know. Can't recall what Carol versus States is.
Alright, so Carol v. United States, think of it as car rolling. Car roll. When it comes to Carol, it basically states that you do not need a warrant to search a vehicle if you have probable cause, because a vehicle is it's a storage container basically that can move.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be blowing up even more now with the trees.
Oh, you just be advised, ADMC is out in full force tonight. It's like an 8-car convoy currently just
So, with
northbound.
Carol v. United States, you see somebody putting like a gun into a trunk, you do not need a warrant to search that car because they can drive that car away.
I would say at least 7 cars.
So as long as you have probable cause to search a car, you can search it without a warrant.
The food court not long ago, so that's over by BBMC, so they might be headed that direction.
Okay, so you already explained Pennsylvania v. Mims. What about Wyoming v. Houghton?
Yeah, they were heading up, it looked like, towards Cougar, so that's where they might be going right now, so be ready for shots fired. They did circle me and, like, put me in a box, but they were nice, they were just asking me my day, so...
They could also, most MCs tend to convoy in, like a huge...
I'm actively trying to remember, and not, you know, cheat.
604 is 23.
I'm keeping my phone in my pockets. I'm not, you know, glancing over at the like the cadet cheat sheet we were given. Okay, but it rings a bell. Let me use some logic here to kind of try and remember what it was about. If I remember correctly, it was one of the case laws towards the upper part of the list of case laws. Now, we have the mid-enterprise. Then it was
She's still considered a government employee.
Petty Frisk one, I believe. Then it was either the Mims one or the one he has from the Houghton one. Now, if I remember logically the way I read them, I was either about. Oh no,
Hey,
wait,
you know
I'm
what?
thinking
636.
about
I'll do one more call. 76.
about the ALSAP one. The Houston one was about.
Bilby, can you negotiate?
We have probable cause or
623. Where do you need me?
if
They kind of tie together.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember because I remember that's why I was using the logic. I was kind of thinking out loud because I remember those two three were like kind of right after each other were kind of tied together in the logic of like if you have a probable cause that someone's committed a crime or is gonna commit a crime or is in the process of committing a crime essentially, you can search the vehicle. And there was definitely one about also searching the passengers of the vehicle. If again you have probable cause that individuals in the vehicle may have caused, are causing, or will commit. Have committed, are committing, or will commit crime of some sort. Now I think I'm 50-50 which one it was, Houghton. If it was searching the vehicle, or if it actually no, the one we just talked about was searching the vehicle. No, so yeah, so then this one should be about searching the passengers.
Yep.
Like yeah, again, if you have, if you can, or if you have probable cause and you can, I guess, articulate that the passenger side are, will, or have, committed the crime, you can also search them for whatever might be involved to said crime.
Well done.
Tied to the same crime.
Yep, if you have probable cause to search a vehicle for an item, you can also search the passengers for that item.
Yeah, because also, now that I think about it, I'm guessing if you've seen someone else in the car, let's say someone hops in the car with a class 2 or whatever, they could have easily passed it to someone else within the car, and the person now searched doesn't have it on them.
It goes 140 max. I don't know if that's
Now, to play off this a little bit, if you see somebody jump into a car full of like 4 people, it's a class 2. You end up pulling that individual out and you arrest them and you find that class 2 on that person. Did you search the other 3 people in the car?
Ooh. Well, I have information from the ex-marshal who's there. He's my granddad, and one of the negotiations is I say that he's the greatest granddad ever, which is notified. This is completely stuck.
I'm thinking. Instinctively, I want to say
I got stage 4s in it, so I'm going to go and grab another.
It's situational. It depends on, I guess, the probable cause. If I can articulately believe that the passengers might also be potential accomplices to the crime that is being committed or is going to be committed or whatever. Like for example, again, I think this might be a better way for me to explain it by giving you an example, because it's, I think, something similar or the same situation kind of happened yesterday, where we were chasing 4 individuals in the car. After they eventually crashed out, and we were doing like little Benny Hill chase around the scene and tackling, and eventually we arrested 3 of them. Turns out the 4th individual was passed out in the back of the car, and they've been passed out for quite some time now, apparently. I think they were being pursued because they were involved in some kind of a shooting. So we GSR tested all of the people. The person who was passed out was GSR negative.
495 keys direct.
So I didn't search them for any illegal possessions. I only looked for her ID so I can identify who it is.
I know they said they want electrical, but they're gonna get whatever I can find. That's
So I'd say again, yeah, if there's no probable cause, I'd say we can't search them. But I don't know, the situation I gave you is similar to what you were asking.
23, and I think this vehicle has not been repaired, so it's on its last legs.
So it sounds like you kind of had a victim at that point.
It was apparently they got shot or whatever from somewhere. Well, I guess whatever we were chasing them from, and their friends were taking them to the hospital. I think was what happening.
So with that, I feel like that's kind of like straying a little bit away from here.
Oh, okay.
Because with this in particular, it's I was gonna get run over there. With this, it's talking about probable cause. What you're kind of describing, I feel like is more reasonable suspicion. Like, yeah, reason to believe. No, I'm getting that backwards.
Well,
basically, if they're shot, you probably have more than probable cause or reasonable suspicion to, like, detain them and question them. This, though, it's talking about, like, probable cause, so, like, an example I would give is we're driving down the street and we see somebody with, like, a class 2 jump into the car. We pull the car over and there's, like, 3 people in there. Pull the driver out, we search the driver does not have the rifle. We can then pull, like, the other 2 people in the car out, search them for the rifle, and then search the car for the rifle. But kind of once we find that item, or that like whatever item we're searching for, technically we should stop searching. But like if we pull the driver out and they have the rifle, then like we've lost all probable cause to search the others.
Yeah, that's why initially I wanted to say, my instinct was saying, situation. The situation basically is, do we have probable cause to search the others or no? And I guess, yeah, in the scenario of like, we found what we were looking for. That's why I wasn't certain, but obviously you clarified it now that, yeah, once we found like let's say the gun in this situation, we no longer have probable cause, and like we've essentially concluded our investigation or our search.
But otherwise, good.
Which makes sense. Which makes perfect sense.
Alright, Tennessee versus Garner.
They're probably gonna be ready to go soon.
Oh, fuck.
If anybody wants to attach them.
Fuck.
No other CVPIs attached.
That's one of the ones I read. Hold on.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
there's 2 other CVPs.
Tennessee versus Garner. Again, it's one of the more popular ones. I remember when I was a police officer, probably like fucking 10 years ago, in a county far away from here. That was a case law that I had to learn back then. It rings a bell. Oh, let me try to remember.
Hey, real quickly, sorry, I didn't hear. Who's the primary? The driver?
Yes.
Yes.
Again, my logic is, because it's one of those case laws that have existed for quite some time, because I think this is one of the ones that was like from like before the 2000s. I think almost all the case laws we use like before the 2000s, and mostly just the more recent ones here that we found in Los Santos sort of established that we use. But other than that, I think they're all prior 2000. But I'm just often at this point trying to remember. Again, I'm going on top, so we have the Miranda 31st.
Right into the alleyway behind the 24/7.
Search.
Coming out on Elgin northbound.
I think we're now going. Okay. Okay. Is that the one about where the officer is authorized essentially to use deadly force?
Are you fast on units?
If to sort of stop a person from escaping if they're deemed as
be advised, whenever you guys get an additional for that,
what's the word I'm looking for?
At the actual bank truck robbery, they're shooting people right now.
Not deadly, but like a dangerous individual, and we have.
You should not be pushing into a bank truck without its 5 units and Air 1.
Yeah, no, they happen right in front of me.
What's the terminology? Good faith belief that they are going to cause us themselves, or I guess someone around us harm. So if we have, okay, let me rephrase that to kind of summarize it. So if the individual, if there's a fleeing individual and we in good faith belief and we have a good faith belief that they are going to cause harm to anyone within the surrounding area, including ourselves, we as the officer have the right to use deadly force to stop them from fleeing.
Perfect.
But if there were, I remember, because obviously reading them, and then below that there was like obviously almost on all of them there's like a little separate line. There's like a clarification. I remember there was something about if the person isn't considered dangerous or isn't violent. There was something else about that.
Southbound Power, left Arizapa Boulevard. Continuing left northbound.
I can't remember. I'd say, or maybe I remember it. I'm gonna say what I think, but I don't know. Was it something like if they're not dangerous, essentially we can't use deadly force? That'll be my logical
I think there's no
guess.
No, you're right. When a non-violent like felon at all like, doesn't suffer a threat, doesn't listen to the order to.
Strawberry. Left.
Hey, no bullying. Stop the bullying.
Oh, it's Marty! It's Marty! No!
Dip.
They're attempting to go up a flight of stairs and be unsuccessful.
Hey, Firm, looks like trying to get on Strawberry.
They'll be heading in the northern direction. They're going to be the eastern side of it. They're going to the, like, amphitheater section.
But yes, if they're not violent and you order them to like submit, you can't just shoot them, make them submit.
Trouble getting around the stairs, so they're just continuing around the center.
Say it again?
If they're not violent and you're like ordering them to stop and they don't stop, you can't just shoot them. Stop.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, well, I mean, I can't use deadly force on them.
Yep.
Back at the
although that is pretty much everything besides tackling, I guess.
Now, on the other hand, if they're non-violent and you order them to stop, and it gets to the point where you have nothing left but to use lethal force, and you let them know, like, hey, stop resisting, or you will be shot, then you can. But that is like the final playbook you should pull.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Is that a deputy in that car?
South Vespucci Boulevard.
Which car? The one that was surrounded by
Travel
bikers?
speeds around 80 miles per hour. Traffic late.
Yeah, slows in the middle of the airport.
Lanes, westbound Vespucci. Right, northbound Peaceful Street. They are coming to a stop at Red Garage. One's getting out. Female getting out at Red
that's
Garage.
why I said no bullying.
It's not the primary, so I'm gonna stay on the vehicle. She's getting into the Red Garage. Don't see a vehicle Red Garage. Not too sure what she's doing there, but she's running. Back on the vehicle. Could be eastbound San Andreas.
He is going off road. And
Wait, am I to go after this suspect, or am I staying on the primary vehicle?
You know what? Chase after her. If she gets in the vehicle, just come back to the pursuit. I don't think these guys are going anywhere anytime soon. If you get a foot pursuit, just call it for the time being in case you get ambushed like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a here in the Red Garage. There's gonna be a vehicle here.
Okay, I'm Turtle. They're gonna be going eastbound San Andreas Avenue, right southbound Elgin.
I am basically temporarily stand by.
Yeah, I didn't see any bikes following him.
Cause yeah, they all took off in the same direction. I was thinking the same thing. They might be following him or something, or chasing him.
Strawberry.
I was thinking potentially kidnapped.
Left westbound.
Yeah, that as well.
All right, so you mentioned Terry Frisk.
Sorry?
What does that entail? Terry Frisk, Terry v. Ohio.
The westbound San Andreas.
That gives us the right to
Passing Arcadias. Passing the Daily Globe. Passing
No,
the Red
I
Garage.
forgot if this was again one of those that's under the
Crossing
Fourth
Palomino.
Amendment.
my god, they're actually gaining.
I think it was.
If you can catch up, Joey.
Gaffer.
I'm trying.
Basically, it gives us the right that if we see
They're sending
a,
it all the way to Bay City 22.
no, for lack of better words, a suspicious individual, we have the right to search them. Like a suspicious individual on the so in the area of something happening, I guess, some kind of a situation happening, we can stop them and search them without having any other probable cause or reasonable suspicion.
I pulled this out
Okay,
locally, but
that one I'm going to correct a little bit because I feel like you're kind of all over the place and combining some like probable cause and stuff like that in there.
Okay.
Terry frisk can stop a suspect if you believe that the person has committed, is committed, or about to commit a crime. Is committing or is about to commit a crime, and that they are armed. Like if they pose a threat to you.
And that'll be RS basically.
If she's in a vehicle, just come back to primary
Yep.
vehicle. We want the primary suspect.
Yeah, okay, so with the Terry freeze that we have, if we have the RS that they will are or have committed a crime, we can stop and search them.
We can stop and frisk them.
Sorry, stop and frisk them without any probable cause, any other probable cause, or a probable cause even. Like we haven't seen them do anything per se. They have fucking handoffs, holding guns, trading guns, putting guns away, whatever, drugs, stuff like that, or hurting someone, etc., etc. But they are in the area of where something, is happening, will happen, or has happened. And
Doesn't necessarily have to be an area. Just as long as you believe that they have committed a crime, are in the process of committing a crime, or are about to commit a crime.
Gotcha.
But again, it kind of ties in very much with your reasonable suspicion probable cause. Because it kind of plays into your training and your tenor as an officer. So, like, a good way to kind of explain this a little bit is, I will admit, it does say if they are armed, but a lot of officers will use it for, like, drug calls like that. Like, for example, if you get, like, 7 or 8 drug calls and you see the same person there, like, 7 or 8 different times, you have reasonable suspicion that that person is committing a crime by selling drugs. So if you approach them and you detain them and you frisk them and you find the drugs, that gives you your probable cause. The frisk is protected by, like, Fairview, Ohio.
Gotcha.
But overall, pretty good. I feel like you kind of have like the gist down of like what you can and cannot do. Just as long as you're frisking somebody and not searching them immediately. If you find a bulge, you can definitely like detain them and then like search them for that bulge. But the best way to do that as well is like if you frisk them, like start in the very top left of their pockets, kind of work your way one direction. If you find something that you feel like might make a bulge, take that item off of them and then like frisk them again and see if you feel a bulge again. And just kind of keep working deeper.
Eastbound San Andreas, they crashed.
Gotcha.
Vehicle, I think, is out. Vehicle's out.
Out on Upper San Andreas. I think the driver ejected as well.
Alright, you ready for some San Andreas ones? Some local ones?
Suppose gonna go down.
I mean, if Ray's available, I'll try, yeah.
Yeah, can you see there's a driver down there?
What can an officer
Ravens
do or not do under the SOAR standard?
For the driver, we'll follow this suspect.
Ooh,
I have the driver here. He's by the bus stop down.
fucking in my head I was thinking about someone that I remembered a little bit better.
Secure him.
The D-Link one and the roads one, I remember, the body Benson. Let me try to think.
I don't know what the hell I just said. Ignore that.
Just found the driver?
A-firm.
Was the Suarez one? I didn't quite understand that one, to be fair. The Suarez one was about the transporting individuals,
bus stop on San
but it
Andreas.
didn't. The way it was worded in the document was a little bit confusing. So I
So-
didn't quite understand that one, to be fair.
The Suarez standard was brought up because Alex Suarez was transported to MRPD without like any charges pressed against him and like any suspicion of a crime. So the Suarez standard protects like civilians from undue process or undue like transportation to a police department for not valid reasons. So basically, if you need to transport a subject to MRPD, you need to prove that MRPD is like the best place to transport that subject for privacy, for security, like what have you.
And that's again if they're being transported there for reasons other than they've been arrested for committing a crime. Like if
if they've been arrested, you can bring them wherever.
Yeah, so if I'm taking like to MRPD or BCSO or whatever, I have to have a pretty good reasoning that I can explain. What was the word I'm looking for? Well, yeah, I have to have a pretty good reason to sort of say that we're going, let's say, to MRPD because that's the only way I can perform whatever task it is, or with the individual, because that's like the safest place where like only the equipment is there or something like that. It can't be just like, I don't like you, I'm taking you to MRPD and putting you behind a fucking locked door.
Exactly. I just going through it to make sure that I'm teaching you right, and it basically states like if you're not bringing them to an interrogation room for like a interrogation, if you're not bringing them down to MPD for like identifying them, you don't really have a reason to be moving them off at the scene that you just named them from.
So
to me, it's kind of more of a common sense one. Like if you have somebody that you have detained.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, don't move them unless you're arresting them.
Honestly, yeah. Okay, so I did actually. I guess I did understand it when I was reading it somewhat. Okay, I guess I just wasn't sure that was the understanding, because to me, I was thinking, well, that's logical that an officer can't just pick someone off the street for no fucking reason, just take him to one of the jail cells or whatever, just cause. You know?
I will admit, I was probably around during whenever this happened. I don't know which officer did it or why they did it, but
oh, it's probably for better.
I'm sorry.
The case law is in Suarez versus that officer.
all right, the people be Alfonso Sebastian or the Sab scenario.
Oh, I remember that one. That one was if we are searching something, like if we have a person detained, we have the right to also search their properties, be it houses, warehouses, whatever, or vehicles.
There was 2 females in that building, correct?
And like nearby, I guess, like the nearby area as well. And if you find something within that property of the individual arrested, and if nobody owns up to, well, if nobody confesses to owning the items, then we can essentially claim them on the person we arrested. If it's within their property, it would essentially mean that they should have knowledge of those items existing within their property.
Exactly. Think of it like constructive criticism. Like for example, if you look at my glove box right now, there should be like a green armchair.
Yeah.
Hold it up in the back. If that were a rifle and you and I were to get arrested, and like, neither of us say, well, that's not my rifle. Since the truck is my truck, I would get charged with it. Yep.
There was an unmasked blonde girl in there too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. Maybe Gloria Rodriguez, maybe I just missed
So constructive like possession. You nailed it, but just trying to like simplify it a little bit more.
We're definitely missing 2 people.
Yeah. again,
So the
when
female at Red
when
Garage and then the one that
I'm trying to respond to it, like the way I kind of remember it in my head for now, like with my own
Our
words. Again, I'm.
suspects did have the coins on her. The ones that they bust out of the machine.
State firm. No Fence was the one that was looking over the 95. I'll ask
Trying
him what
to
he had.
see if someone's hiding on the roof, but I don't see
do
anyone
have a
peeking.
report up. I'll upgrade it to an incident real quick.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Thank you.
In like a really weird spot for locals to
Oh,
call in a
there's
gunshot.
someone on the roof. There's someone on the roof. On the left, on the roof above the clothing store. See him? See him?
It's been upgraded.
I do. I'm just gonna keep driving like without seeing anything.
Should I call out the lady?
636 was documenting the photos of the individuals on scene.
I have photos of the suspects. There was one I was unable to get off.
Okay, firm. Our guy literally only has a baseball bat. I didn't know if he was holding that at any point in time.
There's two of them down
I saw
there.
one of them, but it wasn't the guy.
The orange haired guy I did not ever see with a weapon out.
Okay, all right, yeah, firm. He's gonna be just getting the robbery then, and the reckless evading, or the robbery rather.
Okay, we're gonna get some high ground.
Yeah.
Good eyes, by the way.
I don't know if your stealth tactic is gonna work with you flickering this on.
What's that?
I'm saying I don't know if your stealth tactic is gonna work with you constantly flickering the sirens. Because I can constantly hear
I'm
you
not
going.
flicking my sirens.
I can
I'm not
hear it.
though.
I don't know. I just heard it now again.
Alright, well.
I just heard it now again and again.
Can you jump out of the car real quick? You still hear it?
No. No, I think we're good now. Yeah, we're good.
I was about to say, I wasn't even touching the sirens at all.
I was. I was like, okay, it's, just. I don't see it, being weird because like we're just, kind of casing the area, so it's kind of makes sense. But then as you continue doing it, even though we're trying to do like a sneaky approach, I'm like, that's.
Yeah, I was trying to be quiet.
I don't see our guy on the roof anymore. Although he was hanging out on the opposite side when we saw him originally, so there's a small chance he might still be there, but just on the opposite side, and we just can't see him from here.
And you said you saw 2 of them?
No, just the one, Or I don't know, there might have been two. I definitely saw a person, but as we were going around them, it's possible there might be 2. I couldn't get a good look at the close. I'm trying to move on this side, see if there's any of the cars that are missing. I don't think so.
60476, MRPD 195.
Alright, 323, our suspect has been sent up and we are 10 8.
Thank you for the help.
Thank you.
63623 MRPD.
Well, let's make another drive down there, see if we can.
Okay.
Very odd for gunshots in that area and for somebody to be on the roof, though.
Yeah. And also there were some downed local civilians here on this side, like little cement border things, just like on the back side. Like 2 of them down by that. So it might have been self-defense, because I do know locals over here do tend to get pretty rowdy. To be fair,
Oh, they got guns and they get rowdy, yep.
All across the fucking city recently. The chase we were in yesterday...
That honestly
the
sounds about
suspects,
right.
I think they accidentally dinked one of the locals driving by. And those motherfuckers U-turned and started blasting on them.
Oh shit, just... Oh, I see locals.
Mm-hmm.
501, I was going to go MRPD. I'm going to
The bag here.
to that 911 just to see what that's about and clear that up. Any serious touch.
Moonshine bottles.
Man robbing me at hospital? Sorry, wrong number? What? What is this 911?
There's some more moonshine bottles here. I don't know, that 911... Yeah, it's more moonshine. I got a bunch of like plushy dolls in my trunk, otherwise I pick them up.
There's some kind of a bottle wrapped in paper here as well.
I've seen them before. Basically, it's
Like a wine bottle or something.
I bet if you pop it, you'll find some moonshine. There's probably a label or address somewhere in there too. Probably find a lot more over in Harmony. Alright, you were talking about qualified immunity. What does that one like give us?
Oh, that's that's the D-Link versus civilian. Forgot their name. That's that case law. That is essentially that the one where officers basically given qualified immunity if we act in a goodwill faith and perform an action that might have caused, I guess, harm to a civilian. But the reason they got harmed is because we were acting in a goodwill faith in a situation where we have limited information of only the immediate, situation we're in, and we perform some kind of action to attempt to prevent harm to a fellow officer or a different civilian. Like we've attempted to protect them, and in the process we've caused harm to someone else. But we've acted in goodwill, in a goodwill manner, faith.
So you did explain that one, but I feel like you kind of like over-explained it a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Basically, an officer's not liable for any injuries that somebody may like obtain. Yet that officer is under the good faith belief that their actions can stop harm against them. So it kind of plays into tendency for like V. Garner. But it kind of states that, for example, like intensely for Skarner, somebody's getting hurt, it basically states that they can't turn around and sue you for like injury. Alright, the next one is like very simple. The Barry Benson. People view Barry Benson or aiding and abetting.
Yeah. Well, that's almost in the well, explained within the name. It's kind of like we can if someone is helping. Okay, let me try to simplify it. Hold on. Individuals who essentially are caught aiding and abetting fugitives, let's call them. Someone that's like on a fugitives on like very serious charges, for lack of better words, and whoever's caught aiding them to escape the custody will also be charged as an accomplice to, well, not as accomplice to charges, but they'll be charged as a aiding and abetting the fugitive, basically.
Yep, that's pretty much all you need. It's basically a case law that introduces your charges.
I think I can't remember if I was. Is that like a very new case law?
I think it's within the last 3 months.
Yeah, I have a feeling like I might have heard about it while I was still like in academy, like just after academy, stuff like that.
It's very possible. Now what about the Callahan clause? This one can pretty much be summed up in 5 words. I'll give you that.
I don't remember that one.
Charges can be downgraded. So, for example, I think James Callahan was facing first-degree murder, but in court it was found that second-degree murder kind of fit a little bit better, so he was charged for that, and that set the precedent. The Callahan clause stating that any charge can be lowered.
Okay,
For example,
so
second-degree murder could be even dropped to like manslaughter.
Okay, so that's more of a case law that's kind of like the Miranda rights one, which essentially aids the person being detained or arrested.
I thought it was 5, okay?
Or in this case, charged with a crime of some sort. For a crime.
Kind of.
Movie, they're saying that's their uncle, and it's just a jet.
Okay, he's crashing out. I think we better go punch.
Okay, I'll read it from that one again. So actually, let me write this down. So
Can we try like conflict resolution or something?
He's on the radio. I just watched him use a radio.
He's on radio with them? He just used a radio
James
in front
Callahan
of you?
one, and
He just said
then
over radio, give me
the
my
Cattle versus United States one.
Lazy likes to just pick on me.
I think also, and then obviously I was unsure about the Suarez one, but clear it up. Okay.
Yep, Suarez, if you want to write something down, unless you are transporting them to identify them, to interrogate them, or under their own volition, you cannot move them from the scene.
If you could just bring him over here, because we can't 5150 now.
Oh, that's good. Actually, let me that down.
I should say if they're detained, you can't move them from the scene.
I don't know, it's four dweebs at the hospital. I don't know who any of them are.
The guy that told me to says he's hydrated.
Oh, it's Dill! Hi, Dill!
Do you have one more case though?
Frank DeLuca.
Okay.
This one, I honestly thought I was going to lose my job over. But,
Oh.
yeah, I was kind of directly involved with this. It was a shit show. The people of first, Dominic Rhodes.
Oh, yeah. So that's the one where basically, if any and all evidence that you found for a case has to be presented to basically all parties involved, be it prosecution or defense. Like it has to be essentially, you have to provide a fair, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a fair ground to everybody. Like if you found something, you can't just keep it to yourself until and only try and use it like in your advantage. You have to, regardless if it's gonna be, if the actual event is gonna be in your advantage or the other people's advantage, you have to present the case, evidence regardless.
Perfect. Yeah, that one I was the commanding officer overseeing it. And I didn't know half of the shit that he was hiding.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you didn't get fired.
Well, technically I did get fired later, but not for that.
Oh shit. Wait, fired or suspended? I guess that's kind of...
Well, technically within 24 hours I got demoted, suspended, and then fired.
Damn.
Yep.
Was that here at BCSO or was that LSPD? If you don't mind
LSPD. I disagreed with some things that High Command were doing. I brought it up in a private setting. They kind of took that as me going against them. I will admit I got heated and said that I was working or going to look into impeaching them. At that point I got suspended and then fired. Like I went into the conversation and I was like immediately demoted, but greener pastures.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, it happens. At the end of the day, we're human. We have emotions. Obviously, as law enforcement officers, we have to try and keep it cool and professional to at all times to our best abilities. But at the end of the day, we are just humans. So sometimes, obviously, our emotions do get the best of us, and yeah, things could get pretty heated, and it leads to unpleasant conclusions. But what can you do? Did someone just meow on the radio?
Okay, I'll give up.
Gotta keep doing it. Gotta keep doing it, Belby, until you master it.
Let me play something over the phone.
I'm not gonna do the Bradford thing because I know that pisses people off. Ooh, was that Bongo?
What's happened?
What's going on radio? Meowing, barking, the fuck?
But when someone gets in, intercepted, they have to be
What?
It is a thing. Interceptors, like, tiny interceptors are called kittens and they gotta meow.
Oh, I'm never fucking getting it.
I don't know who started it, but yes. It's a thing.
Hey, firm, that means I'm never pursuing that certification ever. Thank you.
I just told them that anybody that it wants to be like interceptor gets called a kitten and has to meow.
I'm 76 to the
76!
64276.
For some reason I was telling me panorama.
What were you driving that piece of crap?
They just had no care.
No, not whatsoever.
Alright, so is there any case laws that you are still kind of like lost about that you'd want me to like explain a little bit better?
Class 2s are approved, as they have, I believe, a sleeper shotgun in hand.
I'm gonna negotiate. Can the CVPI that almost ran me over document the car? And can whoever's in the toys take photos of the suspect? We can you set up the pursuit order when appropriate?
I affirm. This intruder,
I don't know. I mean, I could. On one hand, sure, go through all of them, like kind of, I guess, explain them. But on second hand,
is there any interceptors that are
don't. I'm also thinking, don't do that, because on one hand, well, I don't want to make you do that. On the second hand, it might be better if I go over them again now and read them through once more now after we've gone through this, and then maybe one of the other FTOs that takes me later on, we can go to like a little quiz again and see if I do better, I guess.
Do we have any other 10-8 units that are...
So maybe I'm not sure.
Let's opt for the second one. Take kind of like what I said, go over them again, and then I will have the next FTO go over case lists again.
Okay, that sounds good. And then if I do good, I need to speak to...
They might have a member of potentially Hades or something, I don't know.
But a roost.
It's a BBMC
And
inside. The
schedule
hostage
an
is a former
eval.
BBMC member.
And hopefully I do
Do you
good.
have a current affiliation? By any chance?
Again, I don't mind riding along with people. I think it's obviously it's one, safer. It's two, makes the day not as boring.
To be
when
advised,
you're on duty.
Kiwi
But it's
inside
mostly
kind
just
of
because
spotted out a
sometimes
photo
I
of
just
himself and
sit
the
on the
suspect.
PCSO
Everybody should
for a
just take
little
this
while
as a
waiting
grain
for
of
something to
salt.
take me.
Apparently there's some conflict going on with the BMC and ADMC. I have no idea who the hostage is, but let's just keep our eyes peeled on any
I will be fully transparent. I normally don't like ride with anybody. Like if they ask to ride with me, I'll jump in or whatever, but I usually go it solo.
Okay. Well, thanks for taking me along.
Vehicle has been documented.
Well, of course.
If needed,
Kind of
I
look
can
at it
get back to
as
get
trying
the
to train
hostage
up like
and just join you guys
fire
in the
placements
tower
in a way.
Oh, I see. I mean, yeah, that's a fair logic, honestly. I'm still not really sure what type of
I remember that this would be quick, but if not, I'll...
career I want to pursue. I'm still kind of testing the waters.
That was one of the demands that I thought that out.
I want to say
What does that mean?
pursuing.
Who's to say what it means? It could mean high, low. It could mean Helen,
Sure,
low
pursuing's
water.
fine.
It could
But then
mean,
again,
hey,
you
Luca.
can take
It
that.
could mean a lot of things.
36723 Legion Luca.
Hi, honey. What's up?
Hi. Good evening. Good
Two of them
morning.
are matches. Did you get any photos of them?
Morning.
Struggling to get the
just
yellow-haired
got-
guy.
It's gonna be much
You
better.
at the house?
Do you have a photo of the individual with the bucket hat?
I'm in the city. I woke up a bit earlier.
Walked out, class 2 in hand
And
without it.
I left my car at the hub, so I woke up
I
at the
told
hub.
him to get back inside.
Yeah, we'll make him get back.
That's fair.
Make him get back inside.
Copy that.
Yeah, I assume you had nightmares then?
Spikes and they wanted me to trot out Hades
Yep.
L, but
Oh.
I negotiated them down on account of I didn't want to get shot over it to HL.
Alright, well, that's fair enough.
Tell Hades that stands for Hades L because I don't want to.
Well, I'll leave you to whatever you're doing.
But they offered to let me be part of the 6, and they would spin.
Well,
me so that's huge.
did you call for anything or just let me know that you're awake?
No, I was just calling to see if you were awake.
Oh, I am. I'm riding around with the cadet right now, quizzing them about stuff.
Alright, I'll leave you to it.
Okay. Yeah, I will see if I can see you soon.
Alright, I'll go then.
Alright, love you. Bye-bye.
Love you, Lear.
I'm sorry. Wife was calling to see if I was awake.
No, you're good. Sound good.
How do you feel about your 10 codes?
Like I remember the ones that we use on the most frequent, like on a regular basis. But obviously there'll be ones that are like you use once in a fucking blue moon, like or not in a blue moon, but like very rarely. Those I'm still I'd look at the cheat sheet to remember those. Like if I'm trying to communicate on comms, normally like in an active, you know, if we're out and patrolling actively, I'll have like a sort of my tablet attached like somewhere on the dashboard on one of the sides from the left to the right, and I'll have like the cheat sheet on there. So like if I need to communicate something, I can like quickly glance over and say doing this or doing that, whatever.
Okay. So we'll run through them quickly. I will go ahead and just say the 10 code. If you're struggling with like what you think the 10 code is, just tell me to use it in like a sense or whatever.
Okay.
So he'll start off with some easy ones. 10-2.
That's okay. Acknowledged. I understand.
10-4.
Ooh. It's the same thing, isn't it? What was the difference? Because yeah, 10-4 is okay.
It is different. That's why I said 10-4.
10-2 is what was? Okay, I remember it was acknowledgement for both. But I realistically, from practice, I think they're mostly just used in different situations. Like, for example, if someone is telling you to do something or asking you to do something, you confirm with an okay. Well, you say at 10-4. That type of acknowledgement. But then I feel like 10-2 is only ever used whenever someone asks for a full radio check.
Yep. 10-2 or 10-2 is loud and clear.
Oh, okay.
If you can't understand them, you would say 10-1.
Oh, I've never heard someone say 10-1. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna find someone that has a tough accent to understand. I'm gonna use that on them.
I use it on Trig whenever he starts speaking Swedish.
Oh yeah, to be fair, even though when he speaks English, when I was with him yesterday, I was having a bit of issue. Although to be fair, I also do have an accent, and I know from time to time, due to my accent, I also tend to mumble the words a little bit, and that doesn't help. So I probably shouldn't point fingers and laugh, as they say. But
Hey, all I'm gonna say with that is there is not a person on this earth that can speak like proper English. Like, I trip over my words sometimes too.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
Hi, Dylan.
Okay. Anyways, continue.
10-7.
That'll be out of service, but not off duty. Like you're still on duty, but like you're taking a break for whatever reason. Well, not for whatever reason, but just taking a break.
Okay, so how is that different from 10-6?
Well, 10-6 was like a medical emergency, I believe. Like you're taking a break, but it's like a medical emergency of some sort.
Okay,
or
so
it's just like an urgent break.
You kind of have the gist. 10-6 means that you're like busy, like you're not responding to calls.
Oh yeah.
But if something is
wait. So yeah, 10-6 is I'm out of service. I can't hear comms. I'm not responding to comms. Fuck off. Leave me the fuck alone. I won't hear you. Sorry. And then 10-7 will be I'm kind of about. I'm not doing any active patrolling, but if you need me, I can probably respond to radio comms.
Kind of.
Is that kind of good? Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. Go ahead with your explanation.
Think of kind of like court when you think of 10-6, 10-7. Because I feel like it's a good example. Yep. If you're at court and you're like actively involved in the court case, you're 10-7. Like, you're out of service, you can't respond to anything, like even if it's officer shot. If you're at court and you're just like observing, you would be 10-6. Like you're at cart, you're not responding to stuff, but if something were to pop off, you can.
Wait, do you mean don't you mean the other way around?
Nope.
Because if I'm just observing.
I mean, if a shootout pops off and you're like able to respond to it, you'd be 10-6. If you're not responding to calls, but if something urgent were to pop up.
Oh, so 10-6 is.
Here's a better way to explain it. Both of them mean that you're out of service.
Okay.
But 10-6 means that you can respond to like something urgent. 10-7 means you can't respond to anything.
Okay, I had it the other way around. I was thinking 10-7 was like I'm out of service, but I can respond to something that's urgent. While 10-6 is more of a I'm out of service because I'm doing something that's urgent to me, and I can't just I cannot leave it. Which I guess is kind of right, but I get the explanation. Yeah. Like,
To be fair, not too many people use 10-6.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people I feel like either do 10-8 or 10-7.
That's fair.
And with that being said, what would 10-8 be?
In service. So yeah, in service.
10-10.
Ooh, hold on. 10. Okay, so ooh. Oh, isn't that like a fist fight in progress? Like a fight in progress?
Yep. 10-11.
I remember that. Ooh, when you said that, I vividly remember yesterday someone on radio using it, definitely saying the 76 to the 10-11. Okay, so that's a call of some sort as well. Like a dispatch report of something happening. Don't remember.
10-11 is assault with a deadly. So basically a fight with a deadly weapon.
Okay. Oh, by the way, while we're here, have you seen Helen's house? Like around the house with all the trees?
I didn't realize Helen had a house out here. Where's that at?
Oh. Am I not supposed to tell?
I
supposed to tell.
I mean, we went by my house like multiple times.
Well, but I mean, I don't know if she's okay with people knowing where she lives. Although it is on her profile at the end of the day, so it was actually here on the right.
Oh, is that the one like out in the?
As Nicola called it earlier, the murder cabin. Yeah,
I was wondering who lived out
out
there.
here in the woods. Apparently it's Helen and Bruce.
Are you talking the one straight ahead or the one further down the road?
Yeah. The one straight ahead. It's like with all the recent trees that grew up here, like it's literally like you literally just lost in the. Actually, no, not this one. Sorry, the next one over. My apologies. It's not this one, but it's
this one?
the one. No, that's not this one. Definitely the one further down. I bet. I don't know who lives here. But it's literally like you're just in the woods, like just camping somewhere in the woods. Like she showed me inside and looking through the window. The only thing you see is fucking bark and leaves.
I would honestly love that.
She's like also into witchcraft stuff. So pretty cool to like just go out in the this one. This is the one. Just go out in the forest and just do seances or whatever. Like literally just surrounded by different types of trees.
Yeah, I think I'm good with that.
And also this here, abandoned fucking trailer truck. Yes, I guess I mean.
A hell of a place to like put a dead body.
Oh. See, I think I I've been noticing a lot of these little things like that happening that have sort of been abandoned or left around the city now, and I'm guessing the landscaping company that was planting all the seeds and you know looking after the trees and all that, they might have left some of their equipment behind and like their work sort of.
I don't think so. RGB, are you with that 13 Bravo?
Station.
It's ma'am.
And far, yeah, we have no EMS.
Like there's, I'm guessing it might be like a trailer broke down and they left it behind. There was a bus split in half, like a little tree stump next to it in the swamps.
Oh, I am familiar with that bus, and that bus like scares the hell out of me.
Oh, is it not old? Like I mean it's not new. I thought it was a new thing. I didn't know it's been there for a while. It looks even creepy now because it's basically surrounded by nothing but trees.
Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about. Alright, moving on with the 10 codes though, 10-12.
Yep. Not a clue. Straight up.
EMS, can we have you 10-12 at Legion Square?
Okay, I'm gonna try and use logic. So it wouldn't be 76 because 76 is en route, like or like on the way. So if it's not be on the way or come to no wait, so there's 76 on the route. 23 is arrived at the scene, so we're not asking them to do either. So we'd be asking them to wait at Legion Square?
Yep.
Okay,
Just having them on
I've
standby.
I've never heard.
It's not really one that we use quite a bit. EMS will use it, saying that they're like 10-12, like a block or two away, but... But yeah, it's basically just asking them to be like on standby.
Gotcha.
Ready to roll in whenever it's clear. But we're gonna jump to the other end, 1099.
Boost.
1098.
Ooh. Not sure. I don't think I've responded to a 98. So I'm imagining it'll be again some kind of a crime. Well, obviously, most of them. Most of them. But I'm imagining it'll be something to do with some kind of a crime. But I've
1098s can either be one or two things. It can either be a lockdown at Bolingbroke or it can be a prison escape.
Oh, okay.
Not really one that we see often.
Oh yeah, thank you.
1095.
Oh, it's suspect, arrested suspect?
Yep. 94.
Oh, that's a race. That's a race. Like a race in progress.
It can be used for a race, but generically it's just a reckless driver.
Oh, okay.
So basically all 1080s will have a 1094. But with that being said, what's a 1080?
That is a chase. Like a pursuit.
Alright, 1090?
Pursuit in vehicle specifically.
Well, 1080, you can have a foot pursuit too. Nope, 1080 is just pursuit.
As I said that, I was kind of thinking to myself at the same time, wait, wouldn't a foot pursuit also be at 1080?
Yep.
But you just have to specify, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, you'll either hear like an officer say 1080 with a vehicle or 1080 on foot. 1074.
Don't remember, haven't heard that one being used.
That's a pretty uncommon one too. That is just negative. So you have 10.4 being like okay, you have 1074 being like no, like negative. One that's not really used too often because common speech or plain speech I feel like is a little bit more easier.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it rolls off the tongue much easier. Easier to
it does
understand.
kind of come in handy in like certain scenarios, like like if somebody if you had somebody stopped and I walked up and said, hey, does this person have a warrant? You can say 1074, and 9 times out of 10 they probably will think like, okay, well, what does that mean?
Yeah.
1090.
That's a robbery of a bank?
604 is gonna code
Or
6 around
I think a 90, well, a robbery of, 'cause I think a jewelry store is also 1090.
Just cut it and say robbery. Robbery in progress.
Yeah. I was thinking of, isn't it a different code for 24/7s? Or is it still a 1090?
I think it's still just 1090.
Let's see. Any calls for that?
Dispatch might have them labeled as a 1037, but I'm not sure.
1090B for 24/7 apparently on dispatch. But yeah, still on 1090.
$1077.
Are they gonna? Are there any other units?
Backups, requesting backups.
1078.
We just got here from Channel 2. What's going on?
Right. So 77 is requesting backup, 78 is requesting urgent backup, like the situation is hot.
Unless we've got hella units, we're not responding to that.
Copy that. We've got no units available, plus I'm...
Like 1071. Drop what you're doing and go there.
Little shootouts with each
1071 you say?
We'll put out a warrant for the people that were seen inside the bank without a mask, but... I mean, ultimately, the bank vehicle went straight to the scene of the shooter and started shooting people, so...
Perfect.
Yeah, I was just thinking more so, not really worrying about evidence or anything like that, just more so just getting the people that are down medical, but if you guys tell me break up, I'll break up.
1070 is explosion.
Oh. That's odd. I feel like we hear explosions happening on a fucking daily, but I've never heard someone refer to it as 1070. I'm guessing it's probably one of those common speech type things. People would just say explosion.
Yeah, a lot of it kind of is easier to say. Like, for example, like 1071's at my location. I would, at my 23, I would probably just say like, hey, I got shots fired at Plato. Kind of gives the officers like a split second faster. Like, okay, well, what's 23? Like, oh, never mind. Okay, they're at Plato. Shots fired. Now, I feel most officers will definitely prick up their ears if you say 13 Alpha or like 78s. I certainly do, but that being said, what is a 13 Alpha?
Okay, so there's an Alpha and a Bravo, and it's both officer down. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? You know how I remember this one actually. Last night with Yerik, definitely helped me remember that even more. Is because the Alpha is again the urgent one. Again, you just urgently respond to that like officer down, and it requires urgent response. while the Bravo is offset down but doesn't require urgent response from all units. And I remember that because last night, me and Trig were in Air 1 and we're pursuing someone for something, I forgot. And then we heard an Alpha go off, and we immediately U-turned to go to that. And then like 3 seconds later, we heard on radio, disregard, person's alright. They meant to Bravo. And he got upset about it, because obviously by the time we turned back around, the person we were chasing was long gone. It was in a fast car. So I definitely remember Alpha was the, again, drop whatever the fuck you're doing, respond to that. The Bravo was, it's not urgent. Could have been like an accident or something, but officer, their life support system went off. Well, not life support system, but you get what I mean.
Yep. A fun way for me to remember it is Alpha Urgent Bravo Bozo.
Oh, that's fair, yeah. Yeah, ejecting from a vehicle would be a Bravo.
Yep. The 1014. Oh,
I remember. I was actually, 14 is, because I was thinking about if there's one for a civilian, and I don't think there is. So 13 is for officers, 14 is for medics, and at the same Bravo and Alpha, same thing applies. So Alpha will be the urgent, Bravo will be the not urgent.
There is technically one for a civilian hurt.
604
Oh,
23, code 6. The 37 is going to be behind the maze thing.
I'm trying to remember. I feel like I've probably heard it, but I can't remember at the moment.
Oh shit, my bad hell. There's a vehicle parked in between, underneath the arch structure.
No, I can't remember
There's someone jumping off the roof with
what it
HVAC
could be.
1047.
HVAC parts? What's the 20?
Behind Maze Bank.
1047 is injured.
Filthy HVAC
Oh yeah. Surprised it's not like they're not like what's the word, in like a numerical order. It's like 13 officer, 14 medic, and then 15 be like a injured civilian, like person, whatever.
Hey, they're stepping out of the vehicle to chat. She put all the HVACs into this.
I remember
very
16 was something that was completely not related to an uninjured individual of some sort.
Well, 16 could potentially lead to an injured person.
Oh. Fuck. Okay.
It is not one that's really taught though. Like it's not one really used at all.
620.
Want to take a stab at it?
I mean, it'll be a complete wild stab in the dark because I wouldn't remember.
Hi, Flash.
6 is here.
64223.
Something I thought.
I don't know how long we're gonna be able to be on this car.
And we'll do our best, Mr. Fence. Nothing more, nothing less.
I think it's not that, but special activity.
Out to Bay City Avenue.
What was your guess?
Comms, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Suspicious activity? No, actually, no.
Nope, that's a 1037.
Nope. Right, eastbound.
I was gonna say that's dumb because you were gonna say you said it's something not being taught. So.
Slow it.
Do not know. I can't.
Hey, Pockets.
Hello. Is that you that rolled up on me?
It was.
Right,
What do you want?
I was seeing what you were up to, but looked like you were a busy man, so.
I was using the ATM.
You and what money?
I needed money so I could grab some
farming
left
stuff.
westbound,
Farmer guy.
the Rockford Plaza.
Some farming stuff at the farmer guy?
Yeah.
Westbound, past the Los Santos.
What are you farming?
in front of the old courthouse.
Veggies.
Now westbound.
I had to grab some what do you call that? The planter boxes. Oh, the troughs. No, I had to grab a trough blueprint. I'll put it in my house. I need to go get some wood.
Left southbound base.
Fair enough.
I can make one. But anyway.
Primary suspect is the passenger. Left.
What are you just rolling around?
Right southbound into the
Yep.
alleyways behind the.
Being all sussy.
We're going through back to Bay City.
That's literally my job to be sussy.
It's very true.
Ooh,
Okay.
there was something
I thought that
happening
was you.
earlier, by the way.
I could remember. I was like, that was it, Belle.
Oh yeah, they're right here on Bay City.
Yep, it was me.
And then I was like, oh, she usually drives a white. No, wait, she changed her color. So she got the promo.
Yep.
She cut a promo like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yeah, she cut a promo just like Stone Cold did.
That's my favorite wrestler.
Anyway. Is Gina around? I saw her yesterday.
She is, yep.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Is that knife out?
Alright. I'll talk to you later.
The fuck? Okay. Alright, we will talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. What the hell?
Okay, so before you came on duty, when I was running around with Mustard and Dakota, there was a 911 report, coming in about someone spotting people coming out from Humane Labs, and I think they said like lab coats or something, but they were like supposedly all covered in blood.
Check. I'm gonna take my car down and see if I can see him.
I want to say I think I heard McNulty,
604 is code 6 and down on the highway.
and maybe
We're gonna pause and assume he had popped.
Price responding to this, but I'm not sure who ended up actually coming here to investigate what's happening. I think it was going on for a while as well. Like whatever was happening took like a little while for it to be resolved.
I don't see anything down here.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of like just
But that is a lot of
to be
fucking medkits, yeah.
to be sitting in the middle of the ground. 1016, by the way, is a domestic problem.
Oh. And I'd say Ruby and Viv have a bit of an ongoing 1016.
Wait, what?
Well, so today is what, Monday? So not my
Hi, buddy.
previous, but my third to last shift, I guess. So it was 2 Sundays ago, basically. It was at one point. It was just me, Viv, and Ruby York on duty, and I think I was with Helen first, but she wanted to go off duty, so she passed me on to Viv.
I believe the driver has returned.
And because Viv and Ruby live together
That is the driver
in the same
returning back to
house
the car.
in Toledo, not Toledo, in Miller Park. And it was there was some kind of, there was definitely tension there. There was definitely, you know, a domestic tension, let's call it. There was something about Viv was like, hey, you guys want to come check out my my new shop where she sells her like witchcraft appliances and accessories and stuff. And Ruby was something like, well, we can't go because it's in Miller Park and we're the only people on duty and we can't leave the city and something like that. And then, well, there was a bit of a, you know, passive aggressiveness going back and forth between radio, and just felt like, you know, to me it felt like mom and dad just fighting over between the rooms, and I couldn't do anything because I'm, you know, just sat there in the living room just listening.
Oh no.
Because then Viv was like, okay, well, I fuck me, then I guess I'll just go off duty. I'll just go off duty then or something. I'm not sure if it was actually serious, or they were just kind of, you know, joking around. I don't know them that well, but
Slowing left westbound.
I'm not sure either.
didn't end up going off to it. Stuck around.
Right northbound Bay City Avenue.
Well, maybe it wasn't good fun then.
Maybe.
Still going northbound Bay City towards the jetty.
Alright, so which one is worse, 1013 or 1014? Or which one are you prioritizing?
Just warn them this is an active shootout going on here. Tell them to not come back. Active shootout.
Like, if a 1013 happened at the same time, like, for example, let's say 1013 happened at Humane Labs and 1014 at Chimash, which one are you going to?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Now eastbound hallway.
And I'll tell you why. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking about it as tough because on one hand, 1013 means potentially, but in more than likely that's what it is. A fellow officer was shot down by someone else, and that means that their equipment could be stolen. The government issued firearms, etc. But on the other hand, the medic is as important, I feel like, as if
right southbound Alta.
we don't have any medics. Who the fuck is gonna treat us when we go down?
Hey, just ran over a motorcyclist.
Essentially, you know, it'll be reasonable to have the medic taken care of, so then they could potentially take care of the officer, because they are the medical professional.
Or just parallel, continuing westbound Hollick.
So I want to say following that logic, going to the 14 first makes more sense.
Breaking left, southbound North Rockford Drive, BCB.
If it's an officer down in there, equipment gets stolen, that means that another firearm could be on the street to cause more harm. So maybe then thinking, I'll go with the 13. Final guess. Lock it in.
642 Rainbow Garage.
What was your final answer?
White garage near the Flicker Bank by Life Invader.
I would say a 14.
Okay, is the preference thing or is it like a set in stone thing?
I would say kind of more set in stone. Because you had the right thing with that. If our medics go down, then who's gonna like help us?
Okay. Alright, good. Okay. I'm glad that my initial thought was correct.
They brought the gunfight over here to the.
Because like that, to me that's just logical. Okay, like. Now when I'm thinking even more about it, okay, sure, 13 Alpha, officer down, shit stolen. There's like let's say a fucking assault rifle and like a PD pistol out and about in the wild, and that could potentially cause more harm. But if there's no medic left alive to treat those potential people that might get hurt, that's even worse.
No clue. I didn't know who they were.
Okay, well, someone just pointed out. You know, Ruby?
Because someone could get shot with the police, with a PD issued gun, but then a medic could potentially save their life afterwards, right?
The R on the vehicle is Imran Dawn.
Oh.
So I can already tell. I feel like your answers are pretty much there, but I feel like you just kind of overthink like everything.
Yeah, I'm guessing I'm kind of overthinking it because I'm not so sure yet. Again, mostly because just, you know, not enough experience, I feel like.
Just be advised, I heard helicopters. I think 911 is from someone actively involved in that shootout. Just have a look, Mr. Fence, but if you see anyone around, I think Mr. Louis Blanco is just antagonizing the police to go on response.
I said no EMS available.
Thank you, Helen. Thank you.
So you want to break off?
And if you think, we'll pull up. Let's have a look. I'm 50% certain that's one of them on a helicopter rooftop. He's fallen off. We're not swooping in and scooping up a body while they're all fighting. We're not doing that.
What the fuck?
Drive through, just drive through. Don't stop.
Oh, this is odd.
It's gonna be a down dude. He's got a camera by his side. gonna be
Cameron,
all
let's pull up and have a look.
See you later.
Looks like he was smacked with knuckle dusters. Whoops. Yeah, don't help locals. Locals bad. .1016 isn't really used too much because I don't think a lot of people really roleplay out of domestic fight or whatever, but
Bank check.
Forte's down. I mean, there's 3 of us here.
6 or 4 down. I don't even know where
It's in the middle of the city on lower power. I doubt it's going to be there, so we'll just code 6 in the area. It's lower
Did you
power.
find something?
I drove by and didn't see anything there. The Union Depository, the G6 fucking building as well, maybe?
64276.
60476.
402 sim traffic.
alright, did you find something?
Didn't it also be into the tunnels? Like, it could be, like, underneath in the tunnels?
Be in the train tracks, yeah. To be fair, though, with the amount of units we have, sending 4 of us down there...
I still can't hear you.
No, we're not. Yeah, we're not sending people. Yeah, copy.
I think it might be in the tunnels of train tracks.
If that's the case, then we should plan on trying to get people at every exit and all that and try and locate them as they come out.
We're gonna peek the hole.
10-9?
We're gonna just
Hello. Welcome back.
There we go.
Just for a second.
So from the injured individuals over there, the guy in the middle in the apron seems to have been shot.
Nobody in it?
By a pistol.
604 is gonna be at the little big
One of them's
corner.
been knuckle dusted to the face, and the lady can't really figure out what the fuck's happened to her. And there's, I'm not sure what these are. I think this was a projectile. No?
Yep.
Blood?
Yellow is the casing, orange is a projectile, green is like a vehicle fragment, and then red is blood.
Okay, so there's 1, 2, and there's one up there in Little Hill as well. But I haven't found any, and I haven't seen any casings yet, although I didn't probably check over here.
402, 23 at that Mirror Park exit. The other way.
642 breaking off. 76 latest. 90 Bravo. Can I get some 77s?
604.
642, 23. Give me the same people from the Fleeka Bank.
I can't find any casings. I'm wondering if there's any on the roof, but I don't think you can really get up there.
The only thing I can think of is they shot from a car.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Hostage here, so I just decided to, we made the quarter break off of this.
Copy that, copy that. 877's up there?
423.
Serial robbers in a souped up vehicle.
604 will document the vehicle.
Floor 276.
Jackass. That guy was rude as fuck. I think he's been waiting to take a crap for a while, so don't blame him.
642 making contact.
I'd have a suspicion that quite possible that little black vehicle we saw leaving from this general area might have had something to do with it, because it was, the timing was pretty accurate with them where they were when we passed them and when the call came in.
The only thing I'm not sure of is how late the call.
I see. Yeah. Well, yeah, maybe. Oh.
642, they're requesting
Gunshots on North Calafia from 42 minutes ago. So, I think locals reported this about. like 3/4 of an hour ago.
Order, please. Hi, farm. I can set up a pursuit order. Did they say if this thing's cracked out or no?
This thing is cracked out. We chased it earlier.
Okay. Let's have 306 primary, 402 will be secondary, and
Oh, I guess,
actually,
yeah.
scratch that. We'll have 642 secondary, and I'll
Yeah, search and dispatch. We have gunshots on North Coffee 3 minutes ago, and then person at the farm 5 hours ago.
306 primary, 642 I think is that over there secondary.
Just break for a sec. 642 is Pepe. That is Pepe.
Oh, my apologies. I thought the CVPI here was Pepe. Okay, then okay, 642 is still secondary. CVPI stay back up hostage, and then whoever's last could be parallel. 402 is tertiary.
Oh, well, in that case, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, again, last time 306 primary, 642 secondary, 402 is tertiary, 604 will be parallel after. He could,
I think I might let you go to your partner. I'm fuck off to bed because I just realized back home it's almost 6 a.m.
Well, we can book all tonight then because I need to go take care of some stuff as well.
Ah, okay.
So we'll do some rapid fires then.
Oh.
10:31.
No idea.
Breaking and entering.
Oh, okay, yeah.
One that you'll see from time to time, but not really one that we respond to.
Oh, okay. How come?
Well, usually a lot of the breaking and enterings are people just like running on rooftops and security systems being wonky and like reporting that.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
10:25.
No clue.
Report in person.
Report in person? Huh?
Yep. So Pet Shop, can you 25 with me at UCSO?
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yes, 25. Okay, yes, I've heard that. Okay. Oh, okay, report in person. Okay, so okay. I was never mind. Okay, I got it. Yeah. I've heard of it. I guess I just forgot. 25 essentially. The way I understand it is kind of like, meet me to discuss whatever, but report in person is the shorter version.
Yep. 10:52.
Not a Scooby, as they say.
EMS request. So 352, can we get 52s at UCSO?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes, I've heard that one as well. Yes. Fuck, I should have remembered. I forgot.
It's fine.
I've definitely heard 52s. Yeah, requesting 52s.
A lot of them, when they're kind of just thrown at you, that's kind of like why I train, like, if you can get it right off of just the 10 code itself, good on you, but I mean, as soon as I said that, like, I immediately saw a light bulb, which is why I did it that way too. Alright, last one, 1071.
Oh, wait, why am I laughing? I was thinking about going off duty. But that's just fine. Let me go over that?
I wasn't sure if we did or not.
Yeah, that's just fine. I was thinking, considering that we're already here, I thought, I don't know why, I just immediately thought about 41.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do this one as last one then. 1060.
16 or 60, sorry?
1060. 60.
1060. I got nothing.
Carjacking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, imagine I'm probably gonna have my little cheat sheet on the side for a while until I get used to the less commonly used ones. I think for general communication, I think I have the common ones like generally used. Obviously, minus I think the last couple of ones we did the 25 and the 52s are common use, but I guess I just forgot what they were. But again, hopefully with a little bit more practice, you know, it'll come to it. It'll start coming to me more quickly.
Okay, so for your next session, just to kind of like prepare you for what might be thrown at you. I'm gonna have the next FTO quiz you on your case laws again. But I'm not sure, how much time do you have behind the wheel? Like, how much time do you have driving?
Decent amount. Like I'm almost always put in a driver's seat, but obviously mostly CVPIs. There's been a few rare occasions where I've driven whichever partner I've been with their vehicle. We had, I don't remember if you were here. We were trying to do like a little traffic checkpoint thing over here on the freeway with some of the BCSO colleagues, and I was driving the what is it, the STV, the one that looks like a fucking Cadillac.
The V-Star?
The V-Star, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, other than case laws, where do you feel like you need the most help? Like, where would you like to kind of like have an FTO help you a little bit more with?
I think I could probably still work on my comms a little bit. Like I've had a good practice yesterday, like a good amount of practice yesterday with comms. And I had some good pointers from different people I was with. But again, I think those will clear up even more the more I get to do them, and that's one thing that, well, just practice will really help. Which means just being on duty more, honestly, because that's the main reason I feel like that I've been a cadet for quite some time now compared to everybody else from my academy. I'm thinking. Honestly, it wouldn't be a bad thing to kind of go over. Well, at least I'm definitely gonna look to go over almost everything again, at least a couple of times before I try and schedule a final eval. Because some of the things I've done have now been like a month ago, and I haven't been in a situation where I have to do it again. Writing reports, sure, like almost every time I write a report or at least give a statement in the report. But obviously there's different reports for different things. So I'd say oh no, actually, because now I think about it, most of the difference comes from the fact, did we catch the perp or did they get away? That's where the majority of the difference comes from when it comes to reports. In terms of what you get to put in the report and do with the report. So, and that's not something really anyone can help with, because it strictly depends, do we catch the person or not, or people. So I'd say, yeah, definitely case laws, and I'd want to practice comms a little bit more, mostly for the sake of I want to make sure that when I'm giving comms, it's helping everybody else. Main goal number one, get as much experience as I can from different people. Goal number two, try to be as useful as I can on duty. You know, make my fellow colleagues' job easier.
All right. Well, before we call it a session, do you have any questions for me at the end? Comments, concerns, grabs that I might have may not have
Okay.
done?
So I'm still, and I feel like this is a just like a bit of a gray area matter thing. The whole escorting the hostage back to where they were taken from. Because like I've spoken to several different people about it, and I feel like I've heard different response every time. One person would say we can't give them, we cannot. One person would say we can, and another person would say, well, it depends. So I'm still uncertain on how that works. Is it like a depends on the situation type thing, or is it definitely we shouldn't, but we're just trying to be nice and we do give it, to give them rides back to where they were?
I would say it's very situational. Situations where I would say you can offer them a ride back is first and foremost if we have enough units for it. For example, I think we had 6 up at Polito with Air 1. I think that pursuit immediately started with 2 parallels. Moments like that, we could probably give them a ride, I would say. The fact that it was up Polito, I feel like is another factor. If it was down in the city, or if we had like only 2 or 3 units like attaching to that bank, I would probably say no. Like they can. It sucks they were taken somewhere, but they could probably find a ride. But
yeah,
I would say it's very situational. I don't think there's really anything in the SOPs like stating otherwise, but
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. There isn't like an SOP that specifically says do not offer rides back for the hostages.
I don't think there is.
Because I get it. It could be dangerous for us and even for the hostage. Because obviously cops get shot on a daily for no fucking reason, and if a hostage is in our car, the potential of them getting shot isn't low. Isn't high, but isn't low, definitely. And at the same time, also they could have. Well, actually, no. I guess if they do have some kind of weapons on them, we could say, okay, well, we'll take those away from you and give it back once you're out of the car.
So the only thing I can really see in the SOPs is... Oh, I just lost it. Hold on. The other thing I can see that kind of relates to it is Leo's on the scene must secure any and all hostages on scene and collect their statements prior to releasing them.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, if they're down in the city, I would probably say, like, they would probably have to find their own ride, but again, it was up in Plato, we had more than enough units. If they want to race out with it, then they can race out with it. But I will defend that.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. I just want to make sure now if I do decide to be courteous and be just be nice and offer someone right back. I'm not getting in trouble and I'm not gonna get dapped or something like that.
I would be very surprised if you did. Like, I wouldn't make a habit out of it, but
Yeah.
if it's
I'll try to kind of read the situation first before I offer them.
exactly
Like you said, if we're very low units and it's something like close by to where they were taken from, now I won't offer it. But then in situations like Polito or something, I just because that guy at least seemed like a nice fellow. I just felt bad leaving him there, considering he said he was on his bicycle.
well, like all the way from Senior Buns too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if that is everything, then we can go ahead and call it a session.
Absolutely. Thank you again for taking me out. It was nice.
Of course. You're 5-2, 1042. Be safe. Have a good night.
706, same traffic. Good night, guys.
Good night, thank you for service.
Okay. I remember this time. Almost always when I'm leaving my stuff in the locker, I forget to take off my vest.
Trust me, I do that like once every blue moon as well.
Oh, I guess technically we can still have a flashlight and our binoculars on us now off duty because they're being sold at U2. They're not marked as PD property anymore. Or government property.
I would just make sure that you're like it's binoculars I'm not too worried about, but the like flashlight, I would say make sure that you have the decommissioned one from Util. That way you're not flashing
Before
around
you
like
go, actually, that reminded me. Do you have access to change my staff profile picture?
I do.
Okay, if you can pick it up from my public profile, state ID is 1249.
Okay. You'll be updated.
Perfect. Thank you.
Of course. All right. Well, good work out there, and hope to see you out there.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Okay, chat, we need to take a quick little break because I need to go put chickens away. But I think after that, we're probably going to call it a night shortly after that anyway, so. So we're going to go find a place to hide real quick. Okay, shouldn't take me too long, so I will be right back. All right. There you go. Thank you, thank you. Hi, EK. Hi, Amorous. Hi, EK. I hope whatever surgery you're going in for, EK, is not too bad.
Hi.
Hello. I am off duty.
Okay, okay, okay.
What are you up to?
Nothing at the moment, honest. I just be kinda chillin'.
Okay. Emma hit you with the timeout button? Oh, she dead.
I have thingy for you.
A thingy.
I have thingy for you.
You have a what?
I have a thingy for you.
Okay, where are you at?
I'm in the city.
I don't know if that worked or not. Material Hub?
Yeah, I can have her.
I mean, I was asking if you were there, but that works too.
Yeah, I'm not too far from it, so. Yeah.
Alright, enjoy your movie, EK. Love you too, Amorous. Miss you too. Also, just to make sure I'm training this right, the Rhodes case law, that pretty much just states like any evidence used in a court case needs to be like readily available, right?
Hold on. I'm checking. Bear with me. Hold on. I'm looking. Hi, David.
Is that not part of the reason why that whole thing happened? Is he was trying to hide, like, I think statements that would have, like...
Investigators are required to disclose to commanding officers, prosecution, and the defense any evidence that is relevant to the case and material to the establishment of guilt, innocence, or procedural fairness. So anything you find, you need to make sure it's, like, disclosed and everybody knows if it'll, like, contribute in one way or another to a case.
You know, I feel like if a magistrate or judge, like, doesn't work out, I feel like you'd be a kick-ass lawyer, being honest.
Oh, I got another fucking bar complaint on me today for dumb shit.
For what?
Well, because he posted it to the docket, Jose Gerardo. He didn't like that I found him guilty on the charging. He put a bar complaint on me. Except I literally wasn't the only one as, like, a judge on that case. It was myself and Ma, but he only put one against me. Which is, like, that's fucking bullshit. Don't blame me, blame literally someone who was a judge. And, like, I literally asked Falconer and he said I was good, so, like... It's just dumb shit. That's literally what it is.
We just need to, like, take a vacation, I feel like, for 3 months. Oh. And just have you, like, catch a flight whenever you take a bench trial at this point. That is... Hold on, let me take a look at this.
Just look at the docket. Him trying to appeal his fucking thing.
Is it an
I don't
appeal or
think
is it
it'll
a
go
complaint?
through. Judicial appeal, but he stated in the appeal of like the charge on the docket, they put in a bar complaint against his own lawyer and me, which is like he's literally insisting it was only me, but it was literally myself and Mother as judges on the case. So if there's any fault on anyone, it should go to the highest ranking member of the panel. So I'm sure they'll recognize that as like dumb as fuck. It's literally like it was the opinion of two people, not just one. Wow, this seems very deja vu. This thing totally didn't happen before with the that one case where it was myself, Ava, and Moose. Whoa, that totally something similar totally didn't happen before. Hi,
David.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hey, Hannah.
Anna. Hey, Belle. Oh, you're Jaina? Yeah, hi.
Hi.
How have you been?
Chillin'.
Nice.
Do you have to worry with the upcoming election, Jaina?
No, cause I've already been elected for 2 terms, and then you can only be a judge for 2 terms.
So you have to get promoted to justice, or you're
I
screwed?
have to get appointed, otherwise, yeah.
Oh. Do you think you'll get appointed?
I hope, but people are idiots, so we'll see.
Yeah, people are idiots. So.
It can always
Agree
happen later,
wholeheartedly
right?
with that situation.
I've never heard of like a judge not being appointed and then being appointed like further down the road though.
Oh, okay. Well, you have now lost your job, so it sounds like you were good at it at least.
Jaina suffers from a condition of being around too much.
Oh, okay.
The other judges aren't really around and they've got appointed, but since Jaina's around, she is like the most active magistrate. So since she's the most active, she's the one that kind of bears the brunt on a lot of complaints.
Oh, yeah.
You
Other
beat your
people...
impeachment.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. Your name was up there for an impeachment. What was up with that?
Bunch of bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Well, hopefully you are okay and doing and having fun and stuff. I'm not sure what we are doing. It's probably gonna do some sanitation.
Alright, well,
This
it's gonna
one's
sit
tired.
there. Okay. No worries.
It's literally the only job that I'm like
But
hacking. I've been trying to
What?
do, and everyone is like, "Yeah,
Alright,
we'll do it,"
fine.
and then
We'll go
never
do Sandy.
do it.
Let's go do Sandy. Let's go.
What's that?
You want to see my apartment first, right?
Yes.
All right, we'll do that first, and then we'll do Zanny.
We're just very bad at time management, Hana. It's been... So we
Yeah,
make
this is
1,200 trips up north a day.
Not my fault. My office is up there.
Just saying, we make a lot of trips up north.
Yeah, that is true.
At least we're busy.
Sometimes a little too busy.
How does this work?
Alright, but you guys have fun.
Alright, best luck, Jaina. You got this.
You too as well.
That key essentially means that you have like access to like valet this and everything and such.
I don't think I do.
You get those keys?
I mean, I have. Yeah, you gave keys now.
You should be able to like valet it and everything.
Let's see it in my vehicles list though. I have to take a nap?
Maybe you need to be the one to pull it out, and then you can valet it. I'm not too sure.
Maybe.
Or maybe you need to like get in and drive it a little bit.
Nope, I still don't see it.
Have you opened up a different vehicle, gone out with that to like kind of refresh it? Because the app is a bit weird.
I have, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. We could probably figure it out tomorrow, but...
Probably need to park up and then pull it out and everything and then work. I don't know.
But I'm tired, so I think bedtime. At least for me.
Okay, okay.
But you can stay up.
You need food?
You know, I still have a combo.
Okay, okay.
Alright, well, I'll see you up there, though.
Alright, see you up there.
I can't believe that fucking Jaina has another complaint against her. That is wild. I mean, it does sound like it's a bullshit one, too. Like, just kind of going over the court case real quick. Sounds like Jose Gerardo was told by his lawyer not to speak at the court case or the appeal or whatever. Which I could see, yeah, a complaint being put against his lawyer, but to put a complaint against the judge as well? Oh my god. Oh, chat, I am so exhausted from work. I wish I didn't break that tractor so I could have stayed in like a tractor throughout the day. At least on the bright side, I know for sure tomorrow when I get to work, I'm going to be in a tractor for most of the day. Because after I broke my tractor, I was windrowing rocks. After I broke my tractor, I am now hooked up to a seeder and going to be seeding. Peter.
Alright, pull out the car now and see if it'll work here. Speeder, you got here relatively quick too. That means you sped.
Here's your proof.
The proof is the time it took for you to get here.
The vehicle's out. Did you park it?
I definitely parked it. And it says, ow, that's great. Is it like scuffed? The car is literally scuffed, bro. It's literally just scuffed gone. Okay, so that's probably why it... You couldn't fucking do anything, it just scuffed out. That's great.
You can try it tomorrow, it's fine.
That's fucking great.
I mean, you have it parked here anyways.
It only lasts 3 days, by the way. It only lasts 3 days, so...
How much was it?
10K.
Was
Plus
how
tax,
much?
so 11K. Well, for
Oh my
allowing
God.
someone to use the valet on a car that isn't theirs, like, it's kind of a, like, fine-ish price, to be honest. What? What?
10K for 3 days is
11K.
well, 11K. That's. I wonder how that's gonna play out.
To allow someone to valet and, like, use the car and track it and everything like that for a couple
Harry
days
is a
when
part
it's
of
not their own.
WSMC.
Is he? Oh, I didn't know that.
Hey, Belle.
I'm disappointed.
What?
Saw your Lemonless ad.
You know what? What were you disappointed in? What part? The alley? The WC?
Second one. The heck, Harry.
The W? What do you mean? I've had that for ages.
WSMC?
Yeah.
Disappointed.
You know I stabbed an EMS room.
You stabbed an EMS?
Yeah, look up reports with my name in them. I stabbed Luke Rue.
Oh my God.
Listen, he said I wouldn't do anything to him to my face and on Twitter for over a week.
Doesn't mean you gotta prove them right or wrong.
He fucked around and found out. Fine, I got
Jesus.
shot to shit.
Alright, well, I was just calling to say I was disappointed,
well,
so you have a good night.
Okay, well, you can be more disappointed. I've allegedly robbed a Polito and a Maze Bank, too.
Okay, I'm done talking to you. Bye-bye. Fucker. Because you could be even more disappointed. I robbed a Play-Doh and a Maze Bank. Alright, bedtime though. I'm very EP. I think there's some wire too, but yeah, once that S belt or serpentine belt like completely went out, I shut the tractor off The air compressor was like leaking radiator fluid. For the AC compressor. Yeah, it was just it was a mess. But I was right. I told my boss I think it's the AC compressor, and he's like, no, you probably just froze the AC up. No, it was definitely the AC compressor. Alright, good night, love you.
Good night, love you.
You gonna be around tomorrow at all, or?
Yeah, it'll be late. It's same as today, but
Alright.
yeah, I'll be around. You'll just
Well, see you tomorrow. Good night. But anyways, chat, we are gonna call it a night. I'm probably gonna go straight to bed because I am tired and I want to try to get some sleep for tomorrow. But with that being said, you guys are awesome and amazing every night. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't even know who is live, so if you guys have some suggestions on who you want to see rated, first one I see, we will go ahead and rate them. But with that being said, for the most part, you guys have a good night. Okay, hold on. If we are rating Men Barrel, everybody that's rating, go like when you go in there, say yuckio. Hey guys, go. All right, we'll see you guys over there.